What's up?
Hello.
Woo!
Yeah.
Let's be the asylum.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So, what is going on, YouTubers? For those who are here
Hey,
with
Scorpio
us,
Sky.
that's right. Your new TNT champ.
Damn right.
But we'll talk a little more about that too, by the way.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah, at least Scorpio Sky is
And
a
about
better
time too,
champion than John Cena already.
Oh my god.
and we'll talk a
Y'all say
little
he's
more about
better?
that, yo.
Yeah.
But yeah, this will be episode 3. I've been trying to do this for a long time, but yes, episode 3 for Being the Asylum. And whenever Mr. Mrricanjay21 gets the opportunity to download this video once it's finished, once it goes to archive, it'll be whatever episode's going to be, which is the of the Asylum episode for his channel.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got a lot to talk about here.
Copyright.
Well, hopefully we'll get any lawsuit involved. Hopefully there'll be no lawsuit involved. But I got here CJ, Nick. I got here CJ, Nick, Sage, and True J here. Now I don't know if anyone else gonna be joining later. I saw Rem online, but I don't know if he's gonna be joining with us eventually, but we'll see. But nice to young in a way, but we shall see. But we got some things to talk about. Some things to to discuss. Which pertains to some AEW, some Impact Wrestling, something about Samoa Joe, and we had some new because what happened this past week. For those who didn't see, but for those who did see, pertains to what we heard on the news about Dolph Ziggler winning the NXT Championship title. What that meant, what's it going to mean in a way, and we'll also talk about some few things about the weekend. Bowman weekend.
Yes, my favorite. Yes.
And what else? Also tomorrow big fan Vader. WWE 2K22 review from Sage, and also this is a little overdue, late overdue in a way. We're just gonna talk about this one episode at a time. Whenever I do this again, of Dark Side of the Ring. The one we're going to talk about, it's going to be about Johnny K-9, which that'll be talk about later on. Because we I feel like we need to catch up on those talk about those things.
Oh, Johnny K-9. Oh yeah, I watched that.
Yeah,
that was like months ago.
Yeah, exactly, months ago. We never got around it, so we're trying to fit in that one for this episode, and we can try to just get a chance to download this one once it goes up on archive. So, but yeah. So I think the first thing we should talk about is just get away first is Dolph Ziggler winning the NXT Championship title on NXT 2.0, which pertains to the match that happened with Braun Breaker and Tommaso Ciampa. Now, one person here did watch the show, but the rest of us didn't see. But he'll talk more about it. So Jalen, go right ahead.
All right. I actually did get to see the match. I got to see it on YouTube because I was doing some stuff. I was babysitting, so I watched it on YouTube. Obviously the match was great. Great main event match. I mean, it's Braun Breaker, Tommaso Ciampa, Dolph Ziggler. It's gonna be a great match. So let me just skip all the way to the end. So, Bobby Roode comes out. Pulls out, Braun Breaker, to make sure he doesn't get the pin. I believe Dolph Ziggler does like a super kick, and he pins Tommaso Ciampa 1, 2, 3. And Dolph Ziggler wins. Well, first, Braun Breaker, it looks like he was trying to come back to the ring, but he was too late. But yeah, Dolph Ziggler pinned Tommaso Ciampa, and he won the NXT Championship.
A plot twist. It wasn't really Dolph Ziggler. It was Charlotte under a mask.
Oh my god. But Dolph Ziggler won the NXT Championship. I was very shocked. I was upset.
No, you were happy.
No, I wasn't. But I think I know what they're doing because they are still doing NXT Stand and Deliver, and I think this is gonna be their first show, like back in like full crowds. So I guess they want to book Braun Breaker versus Dolph Ziggler there. I heard people saying it's gonna be WrestleMania. It's like it's not gonna be WrestleMania. It's gonna be NXT. It's gonna be NXT.
NXT.
Yeah. So, like I said, I was kind of upset about it, but the more I looked at it, it's like, yeah, they're gonna do Braun Breaker versus Dolph Ziggler, Stand Deliver, and Braun's gonna win it back, probably squashing Dolph Ziggler like Goldberg did in SummerSlam. But yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I think Dolph Ziggler winning was best for business.
Well, I made a video on this whole topic, and I ended up yeeting my freaking NXT title across my room because of how annoyed I was with it.
Yeah. I don't think because I
don't know.
Because I've seen people say Braun Breaker was buried. It's like I wouldn't say he was buried because one, he didn't take the pin. And two, Ziggler needed some help. So I think Braun was pretty much protected here. I wouldn't say Braun was buried here. Because I've seen some people saying he's buried. It's like I don't.
Yeah, he got Keith Lee buried.
What? So what? So he's gonna be called the Braun Bearcat Breaker.
Hey, that's a good idea. Let's do that.
Braun Bearcat, whatever.
No, I think Breaker Gage should be a better gimmick.
No, it should fit with his dad being the Dolph Criminal, so he should be Bear Dog.
Bear Dog.
Bear Dog Gage. Oh my god.
By the way, speaking of Bear, I did hear. I don't know if this is true, but I have heard rumors about the Steiners possibly being in the Hall of Fame. I don't know that. Cool. That would be cool, but I don't know if it's true. But if it was true, I could probably see them in NXT Stand and Deliver, for Braun Breaker.
And they're gonna beat up Braun Breaker.
What? Why would they beat up the family? So Scott and Rick beat up like their son and nephew, helps Dolph Ziggler win the NXT Championship. Wow.
Wait a minute, so I just realized something. His name is, they call him by Braun Breaker, and then someone made a joke about Rick Steiner being called Brick Breaker. So what's that make Scott Steiner? Cement Breaker.
Cement Breaker.
Oh no.
Cement Breaker. The Breaker. The Breaker stable.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking forward to NXT Stand and Deliver. I want to, it's gonna be the first time it's been like in a big crowd, in I think since 2019. So, or actually, no, really 2020, because the last one was important. So
now, Jen, what would you do if they added John Cena to the match and John Cena wins the title?
Well, I mean,
he pins Braun Breaker.
Well, no, I'm not gonna like that.
Well, that's surprising. I thought you said, "Oh, I would love it."
Well, I mean, I like John Cena. Don't get me wrong, but beating Braun Breaker is why?
He makes Braun Breaker tap out.
Oh my god! Stop.
with the STF.
No, I doubt that was gonna. I doubt that would ever happen. But you know what?
No, he puts Braun Breaker in the STF, and Johnny Gargano comes out, puts him in the Gargano escape, and they make him tap out.
So both at the same time. Wow. Well, I mean, that'll make anyone tap out, really.
That'd be like a burial right there.
But yeah, they're gonna do Breaker versus Ziggler and Stand Deliver, which hey, as long as Breaker destroys Ziggler, I'm all for it.
And Cody Rhodes is going to win that match.
You know, when Dolph Ziggler win the belt, to me, I'm like, this guy hasn't been relevant for years.
That's what I've been saying.
But he's relevant now.
And also he's been coming to NXT. By the way, if it was Triple H on the show, Dolph Ziggler would not be even touching the NXT show.
He wouldn't. No. And he did. He wouldn't be winning titles. He wouldn't be winning no titles.
No, he'd just win the jobber title.
He wouldn't even win the Cruiserweight Championship. Well, I mean, the Cruiserweight Championship's gone, but if it was still there, he wouldn't win it.
He wouldn't even win the 24/7 championship.
He wouldn't. So,
bro, just imagine to make an NXT 24/7 championship. I'll be like, oh no.
Oh God, no! Please don't do that.
Let's make Tommaso Ciampa the first champion. I'll be like, oh my.
He's here to show the world he's done.
So for me. I mean, for me, for Dolph Ziggler win the belt, it doesn't mean shit to me. I mean, good for him that he won the belt and everything.
It matters to me,
there is a prestige in that NXT Championship belt. Almost left of it on this show. But that's
smart.
What?
Even though smart.
What'd you just say?
You mean the smart prestige?
What? Wow.
It's not even the word. Okay.
Yes, it is. I just made it up.
Oh God! Of course it is. And it's gonna be added to the urban legend dictionary.
Yeah, but continue.
But I don't know. To me, I like you just put the belt on Braun Breaker. And yes, he didn't take the pinfall. It was Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah.
But same time, like this guy was right over being the champion, and then this is how you want to take the belt off of him by put on someone who hasn't been relevant for years.
Yeah. But
I don't know what this do really. By what's the point it's going to be putting the belt back on Breaker by being Dolph Ziggler? What, for a big pop? For once you get that big crowd in that place where we're going to be at.
No, we're just gonna have Braun Breaker lead the new Retribution.
No. We don't need that.
We're gonna call the B-Bone.
Give that to Ricochet.
B-Bone.
B-Bone.
Yeah, Ricochet, who's now the Intercontinental Champion. Finn Balor, who's now the Nazis champion.
I'm fine with that.
Well, I don't mind Finn Balor because at least he has charisma, or at least he has a personality.
Well, at least he can.
Exactly.
Well, at least he has an alter ego. So, Yeah,
he does.
And,
I don't know what Ricochet has.
Dude, honestly, if they gave Ricochet a Retribution gimmick, at least he would have a gimmick.
at least he will actually change. Actually do something different.
Dude, why don't they just turn Ricochet heel? It's like what?
Please.
Dude, if you turn him heel and say, "Oh, I'm no longer to be,"
something.
Or give him a manager.
Dude, if they turn Ricochet heel or something, and he make him say, "I'm no longer going to do flips and kicks," so at least it'll be something different.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you did something like that, that would actually be interesting. I
swear that guy. I mean, he's a good wrestler outside WWE, but in WWE in the main roster, he does the same 3 flips. I swear, he really does.
Yeah.
He's just, he's just boring. But like you said, if you had a gimmick where he no longer does flips and kicks anymore, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, people with brass knuckles or something. I don't know, make up something for him.
I mean, look at Apollo Crews. He actually changed up his gimmick. Granted, it didn't last so long, but he actually changed himself. He isn't, the same, boring baby face.
Yeah, even that sucked. But hey, he tried to pull it off. Oh, pretty much.
Yeah, he was different.
Do make Ricochet Somalian or something like that, like something different.
Just do something, yeah.
Or at least
Somalian Che.
Own the copyrights of Bruce Puma, putting under that mask.
Maybe.
Yeah, just make Ricochet come out and say I'm Somalian Che or something like that.
Hell, make him the Bearcat.
Oh no,
Bearcat Ricochet.
Bearcat Che.
Catboy.
Yeah, Catboy, whatever.
Catboy.
Yeah, man.
But anyway,
does anyone else have anything about your Dolph Ziggler being the NXT champion?
I think he was still
really
much just
he was done a long time ago.
It should have been me.
Well, now it is you.
Well, you're right, Ziggler. Well, you're right, Ziggler. It's now you. Should have been you. Now you got your opportunity.
It should have been Charlotte. Okay, now I agree with Ziggler.
Oh my God! It already was Charlotte, and it made me stop watching.
Yeah, and it sucked.
It already was Charlotte. Yeah,
it didn't join the ratings.
It didn't.
It did nothing.
No, I think they should make Ricochet and Charlotte the tag team champions.
I wouldn't care. It's just like, I mean, I ain't gonna watch it. So
the tag team name would be called the Woo Rick
or Rick or
Woo Rick.
Dude, combine their names, call themselves Charlotte Shea.
Charlotte, get the hell out of here.
Oh man.
But, yeah, that's it. That's all I gotta say about NXT. At least that was it.
Yeah. By the way, NXT 2.0 sucks.
Oh my God.
Well, speaking of NXT, I got rid of Samoa Joe here.
Okay, what's going on? What's going on with him?
So he was on Boston Open Radio. Now I didn't listen to it, but I did heard about it from other people about what was said on there because he was a guest on there, and he basically talks about what happened with him when he was an NXT champion.
Okay.
I remember the whole thing where he talked about on his YouTube channel, whatever it was, that he
he was injured.
he had to let go because because of past injuries that came back to whoever in the way.
Right.
Well, apparently that wasn't the case.
What happened?
Which I mean, like we already knew that wasn't the case at all.
So what happened?
Now was there? So yeah. So here's what happened. He talked about how he was with his wife, because she was cooking some beef stew, something like that, right? And she and basically Samoa Joe, he couldn't smell it. And I said to myself, COVID.
Uh-oh.
And sure enough, that's what it was. He had COVID during that time.
Oh, okay.
So
it's kind of like with Keith Lee.
So what did WWE do? Did they give him the opportunity to make sure to fight this COVID thing into the next 2 weeks and all that? No, they decided to just strip them away from him and tell him why you're you're not gonna be competing for NXT. As the champion.
Well, I was about to ask if it was like actually kind of serious because.
And I was saying, so this is bullshit because Roman Reigns had COVID when he was champion. They didn't have him let go of the belt. I mean, why would they? Because it's Roman Reigns.
Because he's John Cena's son.
And who else? Who else had who else
Well, Drew McIntyre had COVID when he was WWE champion.
Yes. Even Drew McIntyre.
I mean, they're both WWE's golden boys at this point, so.
Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah, he was out for a little bit when Drew got COVID.
But yeah, but Samoa Joe, there was no plans for Samoa Joe. Otherwise, he would still be there.
Vince is like, he's too fat. Yeah.
Like I said, man, that was a missed opportunity. You could have had Braun Breaker versus Samoa Joe. All those references, bro. Dude, you could have done it.
And he talked about Braun Breaker too. That he would love to have the match against him. Working out with him. That would have been great. But no, WWE didn't want to do it.
Dude, just imagine Braun Breaker just calling Samoa Joe fat. He's fat.
Yes. Again, dude, opportunity there.
Dude, that's a missed opportunity, man. Dude, that would have been great. Like Samoa Joe versus Scott Steiner's nephew, man. That could have been great.
Yes, man.
He's fat. He makes Cartman look skinny.
Oh,
he actually does.
He should be a sumo wrestler instead of a wrestler.
Well, that's some bitch.
Based on sort of.
But yeah, man, it could have been cool, man, to see Samoa Joe versus Braun Breaker.
Mm-hmm. Did he ever fight it off?
But nope, they decided to let him go. And probably while he was gone off the TV, because he remember he also said he will be back to face the champion, whoever will be the champion. Nope, not happening at all, because they had released him anyways at the time.
You got released again.
But basically his role at the time was him coaching and working behind the scenes, as a producer. That's basically what they do until they decided on the column, budget cuts.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, he was working as producer.
No, remember people AEW stars letting their contract expires, budget cuts.
That's not how it works, but okay.
That's not how it works, though.
WWE, they let his contract expire. That's not a budget cut. That's just a contract expiring.
No, it's budget cuts.
Cesaro contract ran out. Does that mean they're releasing budget cuts? No.
They just because they wanted to sign him back. They wanted to sign him back.
And he wanted to stay with them, but I guess they come to an agreement that he thought it wasn't good for him.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck this.
Yeah. I mean, hell, freaking Tony Storm quit. I don't know. I doubt it was a freaking contract. It had to be like she just flat out quit.
Who did?
Tony Storm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because she quit.
You're not allowed to quit. Yep. I'd be like, fuck you.
Basically, she fired them before they got to fire her.
Yeah, pretty much.
I budget cut you before you budget cut me.
Have you heard anything about Tony Storm? Have y'all heard anything about Tony Storm recently?
I mean, other than seeing her on Instagram with a couple of friends, like Scarlett and this lady, I forgot her name, but she sings for the inspiration, for my comics.
Yeah.
Which she also wrestled too, by the way, against Scarlett Bordeaux, and she wasn't bad. On the redhead girl, by the way. Again, I forget her name. What was her name?
I know you talking.
Harley.
I think I've seen her before, but I can't remember her name either.
Yeah, I think it's Harley something. I can't remember. But
yeah.
But anyways, but hey, wherever Cesaro goes, it'll be great to see Claudio Castagnoli back at either Ring of Honor, maybe to be All Elite, maybe go to New Japan Pro Wrestling. Obviously not in Japan itself, because Japan is we're very strict right now with the COVID-19 stuff. But in California though, New Japan Strong, that'll be great. So wherever he goes to, he'll do great.
I mostly see him going to Ring of Honor since they're bringing it back. I can really see that.
Yeah, I can see it too.
Yeah, that's what I'm mostly going. What's he really gonna do in Impact? Come on.
Yeah, they should have what they're probably like, we're gonna make Ring of Honor the development brand for AEW.
I mean, why not? I mean, I don't think that's a bad idea.
Yeah, let's make Hook the first champion. I'll be like, nope.
Oh
no. I'm saying that. Nope. Not yet.
I mean, I think AEW should have like
let's have a whole Markle Stunt versus Hook feud. I'd be like, no.
Oh,
and Hook will win. Yeah,
Hook just buries him. I think AEW should have a developmental, but
does anyone else have anything to say about Samoa Joe?
Not much. Like I said, missed opportunity for Braun Breaker versus Samoa Joe. Has he said anything about like where he's gonna go or like?
Not really.
Not really.
He just on lay low until the time is right, I guess.
Oh, okay. All right, that's understandable. Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna let Omega Stage, to do a review about WWE 2K22. So take it away.
All right.
So I'll be honest, I actually played the game a day early. And the only reason I did that because I switched my time zone from the United States to Japan. That's literally what I did.
Weeaboo.
So I popped up the game. For you guys want to know, see me play it full. I did a whole live stream about it. It's about like 2 hours long. So yeah.
Okay.
So I played a match. I think the first match I played was like what was it? I'm trying to remember. I think it was like fuck. I don't even remember what the first match was, but I played it. I mean, the gameplay was smooth. The graphics look great, by the way. I'll admit that. And
It's a huge improvement.
Yeah. And the gameplay was pretty smooth. I actually really did like the new gameplay engine. The thing I didn't like was the pin, because they changed it from being B to like the down like right trigger or something like that. I didn't like that. that I thought that was stupid. The reversing for whatever reason is like easier. I didn't really like that one because it's like it made it seem like too easy. You know, one of those things.
Yeah, I 100%.
Let's see. I did a little bit of the Rey Mysterio showcase mode, like off air.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. And, like they actually mixed in like real life clips with the actual gameplay, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's kind of weird with no commentary though.
Yeah, I did a elimination chamber. What was it? Yeah, that was pretty fun. I mean, it was just the same as before, just new gameplay and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but the
Whoa! What?
2K20 into the show.
No, that was like 2K15. Look, it says Capital Punishment. Yeah, that's 2K15. Yeah, I knew it.
Oh my gosh. But the match I hated the most was the fucking mixed tag team match. I fucking hated that match.
Well, why? What happened?
Okay, so go to my live stream and you can watch the whole thing. You'll see why I hated it. But anyway,
later.
But I did I did my my universe mode. They changed it this year where you can actually have like a solo focus on one superstar, which I thought was pretty cool.
Okay.
Which I'm doing the whole Road to Charlotte Mania storyline coming soon.
No. Jesus Christ.
But anyway, I think the first match was like Charlotte, and then I had my partner Roman Reigns. So it's like, that seems like a team that would actually be in a mixed tag team match, right?
Unfortunately, it would.
And literally, my opponent was Tegan Knox and Mansoor.
Wow.
If you think in real life, that would be like a squash match in like 3 seconds, right?
Dude, that's a squash. That is a freaking squash match.
No, but somehow I lost to Mansoor and Tegan Knox in the most bullshit way ever.
Were you in Saudi Arabia?
No.
Oh.
Well, actually, I did joke about that. I was like, were they filming the SmackDown in Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, because Mansoor's winning. He's most likely in Saudi. Oh my
gosh, Edge gained a few pounds.
Dude, that looks terrible.
That looks like the old Triple H. It doesn't even look like Edge.
I ate a bunch of burgers.
Dude, it looks like Big Cass. It's Von Wagner. Oh yeah, Von Wagner. Yeah, that's what it was like.
Actually, it kind of looks like Heyman and Page.
Hey, Von Wagner confirmed in 2K22.
Adam Page, if you try to cosplay as Edge.
Yeah, that looks garbage, bro. But continue.
But what happened was that so pretty much like it was so bullshit because it was like the other opponent team, they could like somehow like the males can distract the females from like pinning, which I thought was like, what the hell is this? And then like that kept happening to me. Like I did like 5 finishers on Tegan Knox. It felt like, and like she still kicked out. I was like, what the hell?
I guess Tegan Knox has the power of Hulkamania.
I guess so. And then the same thing with Mansoor. Like I speared Mansoor like 3 times, and he somehow kicked out.
Yeah, they got to be in Saudi Arabia then. Ain't no way. Dude.
And then I lost. I'm like, what? I was like, nah, fuck this match. I'm not doing this fucking match ever again. Like, fuck this. Yeah, imagine that Roman Reigns fighting Mansoor and Roman Reigns losing. Like, just imagine
That's the only time it probably makes sense because, like, well, actually, because Saudi Arabia, they love Roman Reigns. So it'll pretty much that'd be their dream match. Mansoor versus Roman Reigns.
Then I did my favorite match. 2K18 Edge.
Dude, what the hell, bro?
He looks like Shaggy.
Dude, he looks like if Shaggy actually did weed.
On this day, I try to find Scooby.
On this day,
I look a little better.
Scooby-Doo.
Yo.
I mean, back in like 2002, like Edge really did look like Shaggy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah. But go ahead, Omega.
And then, okay, so now I'm going to get to my favorite match of the night. Okay. When I used Ricochet and I fought John Cena and Johnny Gargano in a 2-on-1 handicap match.
Yeah.
And and to Jalen's satisfaction for once, I got my ass completely kicked.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that was bullshit. I was like, what?
Yes, John Cena, Barry Ricochet. Let's go.
Yeah, and we'll just say Johnny Gargano made me tap out. I was like, fuck.
Yes.
Michael, why did you let John Cena bury you like that?
Yeah, let's go.
I did tell Jalen I was going to use Ricochet and beat up Johnny Gargano and John Cena, but that didn't really work out because I got my ass completely kicked and Ricochet fucking sucked in that game. So, so it's like, damn it. Well, I used to 100 overall weekend and beat them up both.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. Don't worry though, I kind of got revenge because I did a elimination chamber, and the first guy to go was Johnny Gargano.
Of course it was.
Yeah, because I targeted him the whole match.
Wow.
Yep. So overall, I mean, it definitely, I guess you could say it hits different in a way. But, I mean, it wasn't, like, too impressive.
Now, there you go.
But that Edge is impressive, though. That finally looks like Edge.
Yeah, it actually looks like modern-day Edge. See? Now
it's pretty good.
They did really good with that one. And, you know, I've noticed...
So
I'll say this, though. Took the time to...
So, me personally, I'll give the game I'll give it a solid 7 out of 10.
Okay,
I'll definitely choose it over 2K20 any day.
Oh, definitely. But yeah, that sounds. Yeah.
It's not a bad game. I'll say that it's not a bad game. Yeah, because you may not like the new controls. I'll say that much. It's not a bad game overall. Just you probably won't like the controls too much. And I'll say this: it does have a solid roster. I'm glad it does have a solid roster.
I mean, yeah, you got you got some who that got released.
Yep.
Yeah.
In my GM mode, I haven't done that yet, but I'm gonna do fire John Cena, fire Johnny Gargano.
Wow. But I've also noticed something like with
fire Tommaso Ciampa. There you go too.
What? I've noticed with some of the like legends, they actually they de-aged them to look younger. Like if you look at if you look at Eric Bischoff, for example, like he looks like with his NWO, like he looks really young. Like he actually looks, pretty young. So does Kevin Nash too. He looks pretty young. I think they really did a good job with the de-aging for some of the legends.
So yeah, pretty good. Pretty good.
They really did a good job with the faces. They really did. I mean, freaking John Cena actually looks like John Cena. The Rock actually looks like The Rock. Edge actually looks like Edge. Who else?
The Rock definitely looks better.
Yeah, he looks way better than what they did with 2K20. What the hell was that?
It was garbage.
Freaking Edge always looked weird in the games. It didn't really look like Edge all that much. But hey, they got it right this time.
Yep. Also, Damian Priest's entrance is really good in the game.
Yeah, they got his his Archer entrance. I'm still surprised they don't have. I'm just still surprised they don't have Adam Cole in that game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely the game 7 out of 10, better than 2K20.
Yeah, because I've been thinking about wanting to get the game, because I haven't pre-ordered it yet. But I mean, because I've been hearing some good things about it. Yeah, I might get it. Might get the NWO pack.
When you take your time with these games and make them great and do something different, you actually have people buy the game and say, "Oh, this is a better upgrade than 2K shit."
Yeah, 2K20, yeah.
So yeah, I'll just say it's definitely it's. I'm not saying it's the best of wrestling game ever, but I mean it's a solid wrestling game. I mean it's definitely an improvement.
Anything over 2K20, I'll play it.
And to me, I think 2K sucks either way, which is the gaming.
Hey, from hearing this though, I might get it.
Well, Robert, at least you can beat up John Cena as many times as you want.
Oh my god, dude!
Using hook, just create hook and make him beat up John Cena.
Wow.
Yeah, for those that want that for those hearing this, interested to buy WWE 2K22, go right ahead and buy it.
Yeah.
Me personally, fuck that. WWE ain't getting my money.
You should
stop lying.
For many reasons why. But
you should create the Weeknd, Hook, and Michael Jackson have all of them beat up John Cena.
Yes.
Well, the thing is, AEW's gonna have Hook there anyways. So when we making Michael Jackson and the Weeknd, especially with Old Man Weekend, I'll wait for AEW
Actually, if you can do 4-1, you should make 4-2. You should make them beat up John Cena and Johnny Gargano.
Hey,
all
Robert,
4 of them.
Robert, when you get the game and when you do that, can you make a live stream out of that so I can see? I think.
Oh yeah, I definitely am.
Oh no,
hell yeah.
No.
Let me do that. Yeah.
Old Man Weekend and Gangster Weekend with Michael Jackson beating up John Cena.
Yes.
Yes.
Gross. No. Terrible.
And then Chris Carter, she could be Jay Cargill, be the first one to be part on the.
Oh hell no! You get me? Nah, man. Nah, you know what? Man. You know what? I would have I doubt they would do this, but like if they actually add this feature, like you had freaking Jade kiss your opponent, I would do that, and then I'll freaking destroy Charlotte and pin her 1, 2, 3. There you go.
Oh, I can't wait to talk about that. By the way, we're about Revolution. Can we talk about that one?
Yes. I can't wait to talk about Jade, bro.
So,
what's the other topics?
let's get one thing out of the way. Dark Side of the Ring. What's against Johnny K-9. Now, yes, I know this was months ago, folks, but bear with us. This is us to try to catch up all these Dark Side of the Ring episodes because we tried to do these episodes before, but during those times, Mrricanjay wasn't available for those times sometimes, and then sometimes I forget to bring him up. So, but I wanted to bring him up, so we could finally put it to bed. So we got this one out of the way first, and then we gotta get 3 more out of the way, which is eventually that's gonna be later on. But so what tends to Giant K-9. It's not gonna be too long, by the way, folks. I was just gonna run on some things, and then I'll stop from there and hear from the panelists what this hearing this subject. So here we go. Giant K-9. He started off. It started first with him being a WF jobber in the 80s. Any thoughts?
He's a jobber. Huh.
Well, I haven't seen episodes.
He's still a better wrestler than John Cena.
Oh, shut up.
Well, actually, you're right. Yes. But I digress.
I think I've seen the episode, but I don't remember what all went on. I don't.
But I'm gonna continue. I'm continuing though. They talk about next way about his life of crime started early. And his wife Tracy was on there talking about the whole thing. Scott Demoy, who was close friends with him, who was a wrestler, and now was hinting him being executive vice president for Impact Wrestling. And they had Lance Storm who knew of him, who was on there as well, and even Jim Cornette who's on there too. Jim Cornette who brought him in the '90s at Smoky Mountain Wrestling, where he became Bruiser Bedlam. Any thoughts?
What were we talking about? Sorry.
I mean, every wrestler got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah. We're talking about Giant K-9. Basically, we're talking about Dark Side of the Ring.
Oh.
Wait, CJ, do you know what Dark Side of the Ring is?
I know what it is. I just don't know who the heck Johnny K-9 is.
Yeah, he was a wrestler from the '80s who started off as a jobber in WWF.
Oh.
You think
he wasn't a big he wasn't a big name, but he was it was an interesting story about him with Dark Side of the Ring because of what happened, things that happened with him. But he was in Smoky Mountain Wrestling where he changed his name. That's when the Cyrus came around because they knew of his history too, of him starting crime. God.
Holler! Can you hear me?
I swear to God, no one doesn't know how to take care of themselves during his nighttime. Like, go home, stay home. Then. Anyways, but yeah, but Joe Cornette didn't like the name of Giant K-9, so he called him Bruiser Bedlam. Which pertains to him being in Smoky Mountain Wrestling. Now, what pertains to wrestling, that's one of the things he loved to do. He loved to wrestle. You give him a call, he'll be right there, and he'll be wrestling. Whenever he's not wrestling, that's when he when it pertains to where the whole thing of the crime started early of his life, where he was a debt collector. Or potential people who weren't paying the debts, in a way. And Tracy, his wife, explained it, about that whole thing. He once joined this biker gang called Satan's Choice. Any thoughts?
I mean, I'll just wait for the enforcer part later. I'll say more about it later once we get to the main thing in the story.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, it seems like he did have a passion for wrestling.
He did.
Yep.
Okay.
So then Randy Savage came in, Marshman Randy Savage, who did work for for the F, but also pertains to doing a favor for Jim Cornette of Smoky Mountain. That he came over to Smoky Mountain and he wanted to pull over Bruiser Bedlam, but the idea was for Bruiser Bedlam to lose to Randy Savage. Randy Savage suggested not to lose, for him not to him not to lose to him, but be the other way around. To get this guy over as a monster on Smoky Mountain Wrestling. But they mean shit at the end of the day because he ends up being being let go because it was whole budget basically budget cuts before WF started doing their budget cuts later on in years. But I digress. They went to a club. Giant K-9 with Satan's Choice. That's the gang. And they was gonna go. It's called Solid Gold. That's a stripper club, and they was waiting outside because they can't go in there wearing their colors. Basically, and they basically waiting for K-9. K-9, it's like, well, you guys aren't in the club yet, and then it's like, well, we can't go in with our colors because we're not allowed to. And then it's like, oh, he's like, fuck that, we're going in there wearing our colors, like in that. And sure enough, they got kicked out for that because you're not allowed to do that. So Michael, who's part of that the whole Satan's Choice, decided, which Johnny K-9 was involved with too, but he had no idea this was going to happen. Pertains to bombing a police station. So they bombed a police station, but the idea at first was supposed they were supposed to bomb the solid gold that kicked them out because they were in the colors. Instead, Michael decided to bomb the police station, which got Johnny K-9 in trouble. Any thoughts?
You just, there's literally just. Oh, go ahead.
I was about to say, what the hell? Bombing a police station?
Yes.
Yeah, that's literally what happened.
Was crazy.
Why?
Well, I don't know.
I get to send a message.
But you know what this literally sounds like? I don't know if you guys watch the show, but it literally sounds like an episode of Sons of Anarchy. Like, it literally does when I heard that.
You're right. It does. You're right.
Because, Sons of Anarchy, you have bikers, you have bikers. They're like shooting up each other. They're going around killing people, blowing up stuff. Like, it literally sounds like an episode of Sons of Anarchy.
Right. That's basically what it sounds like.
Yep.
So they end up going to prison, obviously. Johnny K-9 ratted Michael out, and that's a big no-no. Which is you'll be in the club, these gangs. I meant to say clubs, but in a way, as well. But 33 months in prison after being released. By once his the whole thing Johnny K-9 ratting Michael out. Basically it was trouble during that time too for Johnny K-9 to be around, especially his wife as well. But back to where after being released, but was back behind bars again because of a different charge of a double murder. Any thoughts?
Well,
really, really crazy.
That is crazy. Double murder.
And here's the thing here's the thing. Of all the wrestlers, especially Jim Cornette, of what I know of him, me and the guy behind the scenes, nicest guy. Never try to kill anyone. And returns to Scott Demoy, we talk about Scott Demoy, about Scott Demoy got paid less of what he's supposed to be paid in a way, right? So Johnny K-9 is like, no, fuck that. We're going to that promoter, and they basically join the promoter. They're paying more. Basically, look at for a friend of his, but then end up being blackballed from that company. But that was Johnny K-9. So anything bad to say about Johnny K-9 and to hear this ridiculous thing about what about him being involved with this double murder? They never bought that of seeing on that side of him. They never believed it. But the policemen that were on the show, by the way, don't remember the names, but who cares? I'm pretty sure there were detectives too, anyway, but I digress. They still say to this day that he was involved with it. But it's what. But also we get to him join another gang member called the United Nations, and then he has to get arrested again, where it takes to one of the 8 people to kill members of a rival gang, but they end up killing an innocent person in the process of it. Any thoughts?
That's crazy, man. Like, I don't really know what to say. It's like this dude's like killing. They killed the innocent person. It's like
literally he went from being Sons of Anarchy to the Godfather in real life, like quickly.
I guess it's like bro,
insane.
What the heck? That is insane.
Oh, by the way, let me change the picture. By the way, there we go. But yeah, but the thing is, Johnny K-9 had nothing to do with the murders. But at the same time, when you're involved this kind on these gang members, you're basically associated with them. So basically, you're an accomplice in a way. So in a way, either way, it didn't look good on his part. So in a way, he had bad reputation. Either if you had nothing to do with it, you still have a bad reputation of even being on part of it, which is unfortunate. So, and then 2017, he died of a heart attack. Now some say someone gave him a hot shot of drugs to him, or that caused the heart attack, or some other things that I'll talk about too that was not talked about in this episode. But basically, Giant K-9 was unfortunately gone at around that year, and as far as the whole double murder and which is yet to be solved. Now it's unsolved because there's no way to know about that he really did do it. But that's the story of Johnny K-9. That was his Dark Side of the Ring story. Final thoughts before we move on?
It's really sad, man. It's crazy. It's sad. It's just I really don't know what to say about this. It's just
yeah.
Oh
yeah, and he leaves behind kids, by the way. I think he had about 3 kids, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, he had kids too.
Yep. I feel sorry for those kids.
Yeah, I feel sorry for those kids, man.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, there you go. That was Giant K-9. So far, that's one down of one of the shows that was long overdue to do, and 3 more to go. Which there'll be another time. So let's talk about the weekend.
Yeah, let's talk about the weekend.
So obviously, Nick, with this you got there of All Man Weekend there, and obviously with the title, or your name there, the Donna Fam Experience.
Well, basically, it's a Prime Video special, about 35 minutes long.
Yep.
Thought it was pretty good. It started out with him entering this dark building, and then him looking around, looking like he kind of has dementia, because his character is the Old Man Weekend, and finally he falls down, and then he gets back up, and there's this light shining down, or shining at him, and then it opens up, and there's people, it looks like a party going on in this other area of the building, and he goes in it and starts singing and does all these songs. I thought it was great, and I really enjoyed it.
And there he is,
Hey.
Old Man Weekend. That was basically the look of the Old Man Weekend before he fainted.
Yeah.
But yeah, what Nick was saying, and by the way, I think I got this ready for to be premiered later on today in the morning somewhere. Let me double check. All right, give me one moment. Yes, actually, wait, is it? Oh no, I'm sorry. That's the wrong date. The 12th. But I'll talk a little more about that one on that Monday. Which wait, is it going on Monday? Now I'm forgetting. The 12th is Monday, right? Oh no, actually Saturday. It'll premiere in the morning. But
Now, I forgot to mention this too. One of my favorite parts about the the show is when he's singing out of time, where he's looking himself in the mirror. It's like he's looking at his own reflection.
Yeah,
And
I
then
love
of
that part
course,
too.
do what?
That all time part
Yeah,
when he's looking
yeah,
at all the reflections. That was great.
yeah. And then when he's singing "Sacrifice," you got all these druids surrounding him,
Yes.
and then he's doing this little Michael Jackson dance. I
Yeah,
thought that
yeah.
was really, really good.
All was missing was the the floors line up.
Yes. And then I still can't figure out who this woman is that
Yeah,
has
me either.
the red druid uh, dress on.
I mean, yeah, we seen how she looked though in this video, but other than that, we don't know much about her.
Yeah.
We don't know her name. We don't know what's the story with her. Pertains to what's going on with her in the weekend.
Um. Could this be like it? Could he be like talking about his his past girlfriends, or um could it be she's pulling him towards her, or trying to do that, or I still don't know, but yeah, I kind of like that one too. The someone else song, and then of course Take My Breath.
Take my breath.
And it's where he's singing in front of these people, and people are dancing.
But yeah, man. I just didn't know what to expect when I was watching the Dawn FM experience. I think to myself, this is like to be something that's gonna be a teaser of maybe some upcoming music videos. But after seeing how it began, when I do the reaction of the trailer, and then later on when I do the when we get a chance to see it on the, this coming Saturday, while watching the full 34 minutes of it, and then seeing how Nick explained it. Basically, it was you know as being a lasting performance, and the rest of it was well what it was, and like wow, it was pretty this was great. Now there were some songs that were skipped though, like and I mean tracks too in a way, like A Tale by Quincy was skipped. You had Here We Go Again that was skipped. Best Friends. You had let's see what was songs. Oh yeah, also Every Angel is Terrifying was also not included. I Heard You're Married was not included.
Angel is
I mean not
terrifying.
I mean that yeah. Um Obviously that was not included too. The whole I Heard You're Married, which I thought it would be great to add it too. But I guess the reason why is because um pertains to a lot of performance there. You probably needed Lil Wayne and uh Tyler the Creator, but at the same time, when you saw how the weekend singing Gasoline and How to Make You Love Me, even with Chance to Take My Breath, he didn't sing the entire song of it. There was some parts of it he skipped. Well, of those lyrics. I said to myself, well, he could also sang Here We Go Again and I Heard You Married as well.
Yeah, I was really surprised when he skipped the best friends.
Mm-hmm. I was even more surprised to see skip here we go again. Yeah, basically here we go again. Cause I thought maybe I'm thinking he might do some little teasers about what he's talking about in that song. And we all know what he's talking about in that song. Pertains to Selena Gomez and her ex-boyfriend at the time. And then obviously pertains to Phantom Regrets by Jim, obviously, and narrated by Jim Carrey. Once you hear Jim Carrey talking, pertains to that whole thing. He's talking about afterlife. He keeps talking about afterlife. I said to myself,
Yeah,
is that a teaser maybe that's going to be the next new album?
yeah, because I think I saw the Weekend Post something about the afterlife.
I'm sorry. Afterlife. I think I said after hours. My fault.
Yeah. Because I think I saw the Weekend Post something on Twitter about the afterlife, and I'm like,
yeah,
is this the next thing that he's working on?
because think about it too. The last music video he did was Gasoline, which it was the Old Man Weekend getting beaten up by young man Weekend.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming Old Man Weekend is getting the afterlife treatment there, which that probably gonna lead to the next album of the Weekend called Afterlife.
Which, by the way, he's already talking about his next album.
Yeah, that's something to be look forward to. And the thing is, we just got one of his new albums already this year in Dawn FM, and now he's already thinking about releasing a new album later on. I don't know if it's gonna be later on this year or maybe later like maybe next year. But he's already set up to release a new album. He's not, he's already teasing it.
He must have had a lot of time, during COVID.
Yeah, that's true. And also, I want to talk about this too because I saw something trending about on Dawn FM, and basically it was about something about Ariana Grande and other people that was supposed to be in the album of Dawn FM, but was taken out of it. But then the Weekend went on Twitter, and this is what he said. Just give me one moment to share with you guys. Basically, that's it. Just bring it up. Or give one moment. The Weeknd says, "I love every single one of these artists, but this is beyond fake."
Yes,
XO.
I saw that too.
So I told you that, so you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm seeing this. I'm seeing myself. Wait a minute, this doesn't make any sense now, unless maybe maybe and my thought maybe he didn't have enough time to put it in there. Which by the way, not having enough time reminds me of the song of Out of Time. Out of time.
Say I'm there for you, but I'm out of time.
Out of time. So yeah, that's the whole thing. At when that was hearing about that being trending, but then as about seriousness too. I was thinking to myself, maybe he's sending for the next album, or maybe it's just maybe another the next release something of Donna Film. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. But then I had to find out from the Weekend. That is taking myself. Well, here we go again. More Weekend haters once again trying to slander the name, the man's name. Drag his name down the mud once again, like they always do, because they're fucking haters. I've been hearing this from the Weekend, all these Weekend haters, all these years. Even back in 2016. Oh, he can't sing. He can't sing this. He can't sing that. Well, guess what? If he can't sing, then he will not be singing at the Super Bowl from last year. because unless you can't sing, then you can't be in the Super Bowl of the halftime show.
The man puts his work in, and you guys give people like Justin Bieber more credit than The Weeknd, somebody who has more talent than Justin Bieber.
Dude,
that I will never understand.
Dude, the fact that people are actually, you actually got people out there that says The Weeknd can't sing. Like, what?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it when I saw that. And by the way, of all places, Twitter.
Oh, you know what? That actually doesn't surprise me anymore. Since you said that doesn't surprise me.
But yeah, but since Nick bring up Justin Bieber, like, yeah, because last I checked, Justin Bieber doesn't have a his name after a day at his in Canada. Who does? The Weeknd. The Weeknd Day.
This?
Yes, he does.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Wow.
Exactly. He's actually getting over. He's actually is putting in the work. He's actually being recognized in the music world. Not overrated Bieber.
That's cool, man. That's cool. I still can't believe people plus
Bieber's an asshole. He's a fucking prick.
Yeah, he's a freaking dickwad. Like you have like
and when The Weeknd talks to his fans, he's not a jerk.
Yeah, he's not asshole to his fans like Bieber is.
Yeah, I haven't seen The Weeknd spit on his fans. Like
or to a fan to go on Gala here while taking pictures or recording them.
Yeah, it's like, bro. Like, but then again, you said it's Twitter, so what's really shocking about Twitter? Nothing shocks me anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, there you go. That's but one more thing before we move on to some wrestling. Back to more wrestling. The Weeknd's tour is called After Hours Till Dawn.
Okay.
Nice.
Now I'm gonna try to get tickets to go to it. That's gonna be working to my from my area. Now it's gonna be in MetLife Stadium, but hey, it's where I'll spend money on Ubers to go there and to go back home from it, just to see the Weeknd perform. It's gonna be on that Saturday. So I'm gonna have if I do go back to work on at Coney Island, I'm gonna ask for that day off just to be at that my first Weeknd concert. Now here's my thing with the Weeknd. With him being this all-man Weekend thing and seeing him performing, what he did for Amazon Music pertains to from the entire album song, and I think you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And then pertains to the Dawn FM experience that he did there. I think myself, is he gonna perform as all-man Weekend? Because if that's the case, I'm thinking myself, well, that's gonna be a lot of work. Unless my theory is he's gonna bring back the red suit for the half of his performance, and then the other half of the performance, because pertains to him doing his tour. Who's gonna be with him is Doja Cat. She's gonna be on tour with him, which is great. Because which means we're gonna hear the song of "You Were Right," which The Weeknd is featured in that song, which is a great song by the way from Doja Cat. Doja Cat is great.
You were right. You're right.
You right.
You right.
So I'm thinking myself, the Weeknd it's gonna be young Weeknd, with the bring back the red suit, and obviously he's gonna add some songs in it too, pertains to do some melodies of his old songs too, which will be great to hear too. And then the other half will be All Man Weekend. That's my guess.
Man, if the Weeknd ever comes to, let's say, Oklahoma City, I'm gonna I'm gonna try to go.
Oh yeah, man. I think this could be a lot of fun. All right. Now, until we hear more about Weekend, it could be later on, maybe on Sunday. He's gonna do more with Don Film. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you could top Don Film experience, but we'll see. I mean, with Weekend, he can top anything. He can top at this point now. He can top anything.
Yeah, with the creativity that he has, anything's possible.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I love this old man Weekend by the way.
No, now out of all the Weekend creations, which one is your favorite?
To me, it will still be After Hours. I just love the red suit and the whole outfit itself. To me, because that's my type of style. Where it tends to wearing whatever color shirt, pants, with shoes, whatever, and then wear a different color of jacket, and basically when it tends to me, sometimes I'll think myself wearing something black and then maybe wear something white, a white jacket in a way. But the way the Weekend did it, like oh my god, that just looks amazing.
For me, well, it's the Old Man Weekend, After Hours, and the beauty behind the madness with the
Yeah,
with the
that always
hair.
have a place. Yes, that will always have a place in my heart too.
Yeah,
Just because of the hair. The hair itself that he had, is why he to me he's an icon. He was basically an icon. Um, and a legend was born because of that.
yeah. I miss those days.
Yep. All right. Well, until we hear more about the Weekend, now let's move on to oh let me get him out of the way now, because Big Van Vader is finally going to be inducted to the WWE Hall of Fame. Should have happened a long time ago. Should have happened when he was still alive, which WWE knew of his condition at the time, where he didn't have much time to live.
Yeah.
And when he was alive, he inducted his old rival in Stan Hansen. So I think to myself, maybe now they'll induct him in the Hall of Fame, and then Stan Hansen could return the favor, but it was already too late by then because he was already gone. And then and when he was gone, years has passed on. Still, nothing about him going to the Hall of Fame yet until now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, just another wrestler. They had to wait till he died, or she, to put in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. I also heard. I could be wrong, but I think I heard that Psycho Sid might be next.
Oh wow. Also, basically, and that's another thing too. Basically, being the first one inducted, because he's gonna be the headliner, and then you get Vader in there. So if Psycho Sid is in it, basically what they're doing here is bringing back all rivals of the Undertaker from the '90s.
That's what it looks like. If that's the case, because I
think it's great.
I mean, it'd be cool if Psycho Sid actually did get a Hall of Fame. You know.
Yeah, he deserves it too, man, because he was over too in WWF.
I mean, yeah, like who's the man? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I remember watching some old matches. You know, him fist pumping the fans, even though he's supposed to be a heel. Yeah, you know, Sid rules the world. You know, he was cool.
Yeah, basically before there was an Aaron Cole cool hero persona. There was Psycho Sid who had that cool hero persona.
Yeah. Psycho Sid, yeah, he was really cool, man. Like, you know, fist bumping fans, you know, saying who's the man. Like, yeah, he wasn't like really the best in promos, but hey, he definitely had that intensity.
Oh, of course not.
Yeah, but he had that intensity though. Like, he did, in my opinion. I think he deserves
Brother Ricochet, I'll tell you that.
Oh, anything, of course. Dude, the shock mask is better than Ricochet.
Ricochet.
But yeah, I mean that's cool that Vader is in the Hall of Fame. Like you said, he should have been in the Hall of Fame like years ago. When he was still alive, I think it would have been better. Because at least when he was alive and he did pass away, at least he, you know, actually got to do it, you know, while he was alive. You know, it really sucks that, you know, he isn't gonna do it, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I think they're gonna do what they did with Rick Rude, you know, have his family induct him. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking they might do. Or maybe they'll have like an old friend. I doubt it's gonna be Shawn Michaels. It ain't gonna be Shawn Michaels doing that.
No, it's not for Shawn Michaels.
Could you imagine that though? Shawn Michaels inducting Vader? It's like, you sure?
Yeah,
you sure you want to do that?
Yeah, dang, I have to know.
Yeah, but yeah.
I think St. Henshaw should be the guy to induct him, and then Vader's family, his son, who's around, and I think his wife's still around too, if I'm mistaken. Can basically can get the Hall of Fame ring and the plaque, and then do the speech for Vader.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking who should be a diva that should be in Hall of Fame. I'm thinking either Stacy Keibler, or
I would say Sable, but like I don't know.
I don't know about that. I don't.
I don't know. I don't know either.
Maybe Terry Reynolds. Maybe
Terry Reynolds.
Wasn't really. Molly Holly was in the Hall of Fame last year, right? Molly Holly was in the Hall of Fame last year, right?
Yeah, she's in Hall of Fame last year.
Who else could he really put in the Hall of Fame?
I mean, if you want to put a gimmick wrestler in the Hall of Fame, you could have the Boogeyman in there. I don't know.
Hey, the Boogie, yeah, I wouldn't mind Boogeyman in the Hall of Fame. That'd be cool. He was a pretty cool character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I could probably see Booker T inducting him. You know.
I mean, unless you want your Cornette in the Hall of Fame.
I don't know. If Jim Cornette was in the Hall of Fame, he'll take the opportunity just to trash Vince Russo. Oh, you know, let me tell you something about Vince Russo.
I'm pretty sure people would love to hear that too.
It's like, oh dear Lord, no, please. Could you imagine if they actually induct Vince Russo in the Hall of Fame? That'd be shocking.
Oh no.
I mean, I don't think
to do with that.
I don't think he's gonna like. I don't think he will trash Jim Cornette. I don't think he wants to do that. Well, I don't know, but if it was Jim Cornette, oh yeah, he's gonna take the opportunity to trash Vince Russo the chance he gets. But yeah, man, Vader, congratulations. Definitely deserves it. Definitely a legend.
Hell yeah, man.
It's time. It's time. It's Vader's time.
How about Tori Wilson?
Well, she was already she's already been in Hall of Fame 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, 2019.
Yeah, which I'm glad she did. I didn't expect that, but hey, I'm happy that she was in Hall of Fame.
And she did something that she that speech pertains to her being in the ring. She admitted that she was not the best. She was not good at all, but she learned. She tried and everything. She didn't come off like the Bellas saying, "Oh, we're great."
Yeah, at least she admits that she wasn't all that great. You know.
Yeah.
Hey.
All I could think about is, I wish someone would have done the same thing.
Yeah. But I mean, granted, though, like back then, the ring work. That was not the selling point for the women. Let's be real, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
I mean,
we knew what Tori Wilson was all about.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you saw
and wrestling was not one of them.
Yeah, especially if you saw SmackDown back then. Oh no, it wasn't. Woo! It wasn't.
She was the face of SmackDown.
You're talking about my kid years. That was great.
But like I said, I think Stacey Keebler should probably get the Hall of Fame. I wouldn't be mad at it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, she's got legs.
She knows how to use them.
Would you imagine Jerry Lawler inducting her? It's like, oh my god,
puppies.
Well, Tori Wilson.
Legs.
I see Tori Wilson inducting her.
I can see Tori Wilson doing that too.
Like Stacey Keebler did for her. So. Yeah,
I could see that. But
also Victoria, you know.
Oh yeah, Victoria, right?
She needs to get her chance been off here. Jazz.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, Jazz too. Yeah, Jazz. I would say Dawn Marie, but is she really? I don't.
Gail Kim.
Nah, they ain't gonna do that.
Nah, they won't do it. They ain't gonna do it. They're petty. They're paid based on what they did with her. Firing her while she was pregnant.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I doubt that.
Wow.
They already put Beth Phoenix.
So I guess Umaga is out of the question now because Vader's in there.
You think so?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out if they're still permanent later on.
I hope they do because like Umaga.
I hope so too. Because you already got one deceased wrestler in there. I mean, the last thing you need is another deceased wrestler in there.
Yeah, but yeah, man. Like I said, congratulations to Vader. I can't wait to see the Hall of Fame with Undertaker and Vader. Can't wait to see who else is in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now all the way needs to do now is to build an actual building for the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, and I hope don't do that whole ring thing again. We don't need another Bret Hart situation.
Oh, they probably will. They'll never learn from the lessons.
Well, all I know is you better double up the security. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I agree. The security's were terrible on that night.
Yeah, the fact that they let someone like that slip out, it's like, come on, man, really?
And that was the same building that happened with that happened too with Seth Rollins getting attacked by that fan a while back.
Oh yeah, that was because like in November, yeah. Wow, same building. How ironic.
And I know they want have China have her own Hall of Fame.
No, then they're not going to.
I don't think so.
They got her the Hall of Fame as DX, and now they're gonna move on from that because people will forget. We ain't gonna forget.
Yeah. But that's all I gotta say about that.
All right. So congratulations to Vader, man. Should win there a long time ago when he was alive. But that's not here or there. All right, let's see before we move on to anything else. Okay. So let's talk about Revolution, and I'll talk about Sacrifice last. Not we get Sacrifice by the way. Impact Wrestling Sacrifice. But at the same time, hey, Impact Wrestling, it would be nice if we had the theme song to be Sacrifice too. But then again, WWE already got it, so. Anyways, Revolution happened back in March 6, 2022 in Orlando, Florida, at the Additional Financial Arena. So the pre-show featured Layla Hirsch defeating Chris Statlander. 9 minutes and 50 seconds it lasted. I thought the match was decent. I mean, there was some sloppiness at first, but I thought it got a little better. What I didn't like though, Layla Hirsch missed a turnbuckle steel thing, hook thing. Hits Chris Statlander, and wins. I said to myself, really? Legit, Layla Hirsch has to cheat to win. I hate when wrestling does this with heels. Like this whole mindset that he has to cheat to win. Like, no, they don't. They don't always have to cheat to win.
Yeah, I was about to say they don't always have to do it.
So I didn't like that though. But I thought the match itself was fine. What you guys thought about the match? If you've seen it.
I saw like some highlights of it. It was yeah. I didn't really think much of it. It was just, you know.
I haven't seen that match. I didn't really see the pre-show. I just saw the pay-per-view.
Yeah, well, it was very much of it. The match.
Yeah.
Basically, if you see our Rampage matches, that's basically what it was.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Next match though was Hook defeating QT Marshall. 5 minutes it lasted. It lasted longer than I thought. I mean, match itself I thought was fun. Nothing bad to say about the match. You know, so Hook won with the Red Rum submission move, and that was it. Then okay, so I'm assuming you didn't see the match, Nick. So you say you watched the preview. So did you see the match, Jalen?
No, I didn't see the match, but I had a feeling it was gonna be short and Hook will win. So yeah,
I liked it though. Because Hook, I'm not used to seeing Hook having longer matches, but after seeing it, it was it was back and forth, sort of back and forth, but yeah, I like it. I thought the match was fine for what it was.
Hook is the new Goldberg.
Oh God. But the thing is, with QT Marshall, I mean, with Hook, I should say, but with Hook being the Goldberg, at least Hook looked good there, unlike Goldberg, who didn't look good against Steven Rico for WCW. Everyone remember that match? Oh man. But man, that match was bad for Goldberg because when we go, basically show him up. House of Black, Malachi Black, Billy King, and Buddy Matthews. The entrances, my God, the House of Black's entrance was sick. So, I mean, it's the type of entrance you see from. Yeah, you gotta check it out, man. Because the entrance, I mean, you see it before Malachi Black with his entrance, but when all three of them did it together, my God, it looked badass.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Murphy's actually in 2K22.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he got the disciple.
They better pay him that money.
Yeah.
But they defeated Penta Ascaro and Eric Burkbeer. 6-man tag team match, 17 minutes and 26 seconds lasted. This match was great.
Did
and
Eric
it was a pre-show match too. My God, it was great.
Did Eric have a sheep mask on?
Nope. No sheep mask needed.
Oh, well, 0 out of 10 then. But yeah, I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna check out that match.
Yeah. So Eric Burkbeer took the pinfall. Because he's not all elite, by the way. For anyone thinking he's all elite, especially all of those E-drones, they got no XWE guy. He is not all elite, because if he was, Tony Khan would have announced it. Morons.
Or you would have saw on Instagram or something knowing that he was all elite.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was a one-time thing because Ray Fix is not back yet. Ray Fix about to say. Yeah. So he's still So much for that. Those people. But the opening of the pay-per-view. Now we get to the pay-per-view. Eddie Kingston versus Chris Jericho. 13 minutes and 40 seconds it lasted. Good match.
Just a bunch of bad gods.
Hey, thoughts?
For me, For me, I still can't. With Jericho, with Jericho wrestling in the ring, I'm still like
you're over it.
He still looks awkward.
I gotta watch the match again because like I saw the highlights, but I can't really remember too much of it.
It was a good match.
Yeah, so I gotta watch it back. But yeah, I expected a good match.
I mean, it was in a okay match. It wasn't bad.
Now the thing about the match ending was Chris Jericho now I don't remember, it was like somewhere from the middle of the match or close like to the end of the match where he pulled the turnbuckle pad off. And I see myself, oh, here he goes. Jericho's probably gonna lose that way because you can't pull over A Kingston clean Jericho. There ends with Jericho here. But I'll say this about Jericho. He looks great. He finally lost the gut. Good for you, Jericho. Losing that gut.
Yeah, it looks like he has lost some weight.
Yes, he did. About time. And my thing is because he had the health scare. It was a while back when we heard about Jericho. He had a bad health on tour at one point, and they kept saying it's not COVID related. Some people thought he contracted COVID-19 in a way, but no, it wasn't COVID related at all. And they wanted to make sure, it's not COVID related, by the way. And I said, okay, we get it. It's not COVID related. So what's wrong with Jericho? I don't remember what happened with Jericho, why he had the health scare, but part has to do with weight. So and sure enough, you see how he looks right now. And he looks great. Like should have lost that weight a long time ago and started having that health scare or whatever on the health scare that was.
Yeah.
But Jericho ends up losing because the turnbuckle thing, being exposed.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, Eddie Kingston won though by submission, and Jericho promised to shake his hand, pertains to if he beats him in a way, but didn't do it, which brings up to Dynamite, by the way, because Jericho and Kingston had that segment on the show on Dynamite. Kingston got the handshake that he got from Jericho. All of a sudden, Daniel Garcia and 2.0 came out. They attacked Jericho and Kingston. And the way they look, Jericho, Alex Simmons, so what's Jericho do? Like, it was awkward how that was done. And then, Todd and Pavel came out, Santana and Ortiz, Crowd and Pavel. Jericho, teases, him, Matt Lee, I think that's his name. With the baseball bat that Santana was holding him, only to hit Santana with it, with the baseball bat. And then, basically it was a setup. And then JK comes out, and Jacob's like, "What are you doing?" And like, he's teasing about Jericho. Jericho ducks, and all of a sudden goes after I think it was like Ortiz he bumped into, and they start and like that. There goes that too. So basically, Jericho and JK got back to being heels. This time, they downgraded. Not with Dan Garcia though, but they downgraded with 2.0.
Yeah, it's like really 2.0, bro.
And the faction's name, I thought Joe was going to say, we are. I really thought this. I thought Joe was going, he's going to call his faction Inner Circle 2.0, because it's 2.0 there. Right?
Oh no! What's the faction's name?
Instead, I'm like, oh my god, this could make it more clear today that Jericho has an ego, because now the faction is called Jericho's Appreciation Society.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Stop, Robert. Stop. That's not the name. That's not the name. Come on. That is not the name. Come on, tell me the real name, bro. Tell me the real name.
I shit you not. Jericho on the microphone after the beatdown on Santana Ortiz and on to Eddie Kingston, calling this faction, this new improved Inner Circle faction, Jericho's Appreciation Society. Are you fucking kidding me? So this whole Inner Circle thing was really all about Chris Jericho, and now with this new name faction, proves on my point.
It's all about the Chris. And how you list it?
I need a drink.
Oh no, please.
Chris.
Everybody hates Chris.
Yeah, exactly. Now, but since Chris Jericho, I'm over Chris Jericho now. I mean, I've been over Chris Jericho for a while now, but I'm up to a point now where Chris Jericho can quit AEW and go back to WWE for all I care.
Or retire.
Because without Chris Jericho now and without Clay Rose, AEW is fine. Look at the talents they got him right now. Do you think they really need them? Anyone, do you think we really need Clay Rose back? Do you think we really need Chris Jericho with this new faction on name after him?
No, not really. Look at all the talent that they got right now.
Yeah, we desperately need Cody Rhodes back. Cody Rhodes, we need you, man. Adrenaline.
I'll be fine with Cody Rhodes coming back though. Just keep bringing Rose away.
No, that's not gonna happen, bro. If Cody's coming,
yeah, that's just me.
Because I'm a black bitch. No, stop. No.
Oh man. But that was it. That was that segment thing. In the match, opening match between AKC and Chris Jericho, it was pretty good.
Okay.
Next match, Jurassic Express of Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus defend their tag team titles in a three-way match. Against Red Dragon of Poppy Fish and Kyle Rowley versus the Young Bucks of Matt and Nick Jackson, being accompanied by Brandon Cutlet. 18 minutes and 55 seconds lasted. It was better than I thought it would be. It was actually a good match.
It was really good.
Hell yeah. Everyone looked good in this match. Even the Young Bucks.
And I'm glad.
I mean, obviously, I like their tag team and all. I love the tag team they do and all, but as of late, they kind of the way they carry themselves sometimes in a way. And by the way, the earrings they were wearing, those light up colorful earrings, I think they were looking like what? I can't remember the outfit was fine. The earrings it what fucking bugged me.
They were. I don't remember them wearing earrings. I must have missed that.
Oh yeah, they were wearing earrings. It was noticeable when they made the entrance.
I gotta look back at that, but.
And they were rocking by the way, they were rocking gold tees by the way. But anyways, you guys talk about the match?
I saw I saw highlights. It was cool. I didn't want Jurassic Express to win because Dragon Boy is boring. I really wanted Red Dragon to win, but maybe next time.
They were close. They were close too. They were very close.
Maybe next time.
For me, it was either one, but the Young Bucks.
I was right there with you. I was right there with you.
Red Dragon was literally the only team I wanted to win. That was like the only team I actually wanted to see.
Yeah,
I still had the Young Bucks as a tag team, but those outfits, they gotta go.
They gotta go.
They gotta stop trying to be freaking Macho Man, like always doing those times. They need to stop it.
Yeah, especially Nick Jackson. He's really going overboard. Like, in terms of what gets. Then again, they only have Jay Lethal on TV, so.
Yeah, it's like, dude, Jay Lethal can do better Macho Man than those freaking Rockers ripoff.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah, the Rockers. What's up, man?
But there was also whole thing with Red Dragon and Young Bucks working together, and then they were not working together. Jungle Boy was kicking the ass in this match, by the way. He was doing a lot in this match. Props to him for that.
Who you said?
Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy. He was they let him work a lot in this match. They were double teaming him, and then he was making some comebacks on them. And I can't remember was one move he did, but I thought it was pretty cool. It was something from the turnbuckle that he did, which was awesome. I just can't remember what it was. But yeah, they made him work, man, and I thought he did a good job though. But yeah, but Jurassic Express they won. And what's they're gonna move on next? Well, after when they beat the Acclaim, we saw the Ass Boys on Dynamite. Only for them to get to cut away from them. Because by the looks of it, they was going to get attacked by the Gun Boys, the Ass Boys, whatever we want to say. But we didn't know. We don't know that happened. We don't know what happened with them because they cut away from them because they went to Jade Cargill being interviewed.
Oh, Jade. Yummy.
We'll get to it, by the way. We're getting close.
Yes.
We're getting close.
Yes.
Yes. As far as Red Dragon Young Fox, they're still doing this whole thing where they don't like each other. Now they can't trust each other. Adam Cole's in the middle of it, and who gives a fuck?
Dude, Adam, just go back to being undisputed. Just kick the Young Bucks. Just do it.
Get them to the curve already.
Yeah. It's all about the Bucks.
What we need is make to come back. That way they can really move away from them.
Yeah. That's probably what they're gonna do.
I do have a question though, real quick. Why is Jay Lethal wrestling on Dark?
That's a question that I don't know.
This is good mine.
You mean to tell me? Like, you really mean to tell me that 2.0 gets TV time, but Jay Lethal can't? Wow.
You tell me Jericho gets more TV time, but Jay Lethal can't?
Even the Gun Club's getting more TV time than the freaking Jay Lethal. What the hell?
And they wrestle on Dark.
Yeah, it's like
I don't understand what's going on.
Man.
I don't understand what's going on.
Oh, I know it is like a diversity. That's what it is. Explain.
I don't know what's going on, to be honest.
Yeah, they gotta fix that, bro. Bring in Black Machismo if you want. Just put him on TV.
Hey, you know what? How about put him back to Ring of Honor since you're not gonna do anything with him on AEW television?
Might as well. You got Ring of Honor, put him back there. But what's the other match?
The other match was Wardlow versus Christian Cage versus Keith Lee versus Orange Cassidy versus Powerhouse Hobbs versus Ricky Starks in the face of the Revolution ladder match, Money in the Bank, where the winner gets to grab the brass ring, the Sonic ring.
Yeah, the Sonic ring.
Future AEW TNT Championship title match. 17 minutes and 20 seconds it lasted. This match was great.
I'm gonna say this. Me personally, I think Christian shouldn't have been there. Like, I mean, I get it. He's a legend in terms of ladder matches, but when I think of the term, face Revolution, you could have had Ethan Page there, in my opinion. But that's just a little nitpick, I guess.
But we all knew that was going to happen, so it's whatever.
Yeah. But really, really good match, really good ladder match. Obviously,
spots, but there was some spots that were dangerous too, by the way, for a few people. We'll get to.
Yeah, I've seen some of the stuff. Yeah.
Oh man. But hey, these guys are very was very impressive in these matches. Obviously, of course, obviously.
And the right guy won.
Yeah, the right guy won. Now I have my three picks, and one of those three picks, two out of one, end up being on the ones to try to get it, and one of them did get it. But yeah, we see some spots with Keith Lee did, with Christian Cage, with Orange Cassidy, especially with on the way he just threw him out of the ring, and then Christian Cage and Freaky Stars kind of failed to catch him, and they oh my god. Yeah, and also when you look at it too, he hit the back of his head too. Like, oh my god, I was so scared for him.
Yeah, that really didn't look good, bro.
I love the interaction with Powerhouse Hobbs and Warlow, and also I think they did also did some with Keith Lee and Powerhouse Hobbs on stage, and then Warlow out of nowhere pushes them off.
That was great.
That was great.
Yeah, Warlow's definitely. Go ahead.
I was gonna say Orange Cassidy did some good things too, by the way. Even though I didn't like him doing the fake kicks and all that and everything, and him being silly because of his gimmick, but he played his role too. I thought he did great too. Oh, you go now.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're definitely making Warlow. He definitely feels like the Batista of AEW.
Yes.
Kind of the vibes I'm getting. Yeah, man, because I really thought they were gonna pull like with Ruby Riott and Brian Cage, have the guy that recently just debuted win the match, but no, they actually had Warlow win, and I was cool with it.
And then we see Warlow again later on, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, he got the Sonic ring. So yeah.
Yep, he did. And before he did the power bomb to Ricky Starks on a ladder. Ricky Starks has hands in the back of his head like that. And the way he took the bump, like holy shit, that looked like it was painful because Ricky Starks recently had had to be taken off TV because of neck issues. And I say to myself, oh my god, that looked bad. I'm like, I hope he's all right. Lucky he's all right. But I was saying to myself, okay, we know he's all right though, but is he like okay to to be clear to wrestle? Because I want to hear him being sidelined again because of a neck issue that he dealt with that he didn't need surgery for. But I hope he's all right. Especially when he's the FCW champion. But man, that was scary.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was worried for him, but after seeing those replays so many times, like okay, it looked all right, but at the same time, he had that back neck though. So, but Warlow ends up winning. He is now the face of the Revolution, and we saw him on Dynamite turn that promo. He said that he still works for MJF, but he has enough of his shit and everything in the way.
Yeah, he's done with him.
And basically saying he's done with him. And I guess I'm interested too right now, because Scorpio Sky on the same show, he won the title against Sammy Guevara. I didn't see that coming, but I'm glad it happened because they're finally doing something with Scorpio Sky. Because I feel like for a while there was I thought he was not going to be anything, especially all the push they be giving him during the pandemic, and then we're changed to 2021. Like okay, maybe fine games somewhere now, and then all of a sudden he was nothing with being with Ethan Page, and then being with American Top Team, and like where's this guy is going to get his eventually.
Yeah, he won. Yeah, he won the Sonic ring for nothing.
Yeah, like when's this time going to come?
Yeah, but hey, he finally got it. It's like it was shocking, but hey, I'm down for it.
Yeah, he finally got it, man. Like good for him. I like Scorpio Sky, man. I think he has the potential to be one of those mid-card guys to have a second championship title. Which by the way, the two titles they need to try to create a new TNT title if they if that is the idea of why they have the two belts there. Maybe the idea is to make a new title later on, like they did, which we'll get to later, which is women's titles. But yeah, if they are making another TNT title, it's gonna be something a little different. Then it's time to get rid of those two belts already. Then, but yeah, it's good for Scorpio Sky, man. I'm glad he won. Hey, we need more black champions in AEW. Because they are lacking diversity. So. I know some people are not fond of Scorpio Sky, and that's fine. Yeah, she feel the same that way because the way he's been booked. Finally he got what he deserved there, and by the way, I don't think he's losing the belt. By the way, some people say he's gonna lose to Wardlow based on the promo here. The Wardlow did. and then Scorpio Sky winning, I definitely don't see Wardlow winning. Not because I think he's going to lose to Scorpio Sky, but because MJF was not there on the show, which means he will be part of the show. Yeah, and John Spears. Let's not forget about him too. He's going to be a factor here too.
Yeah, the chairman. Yeah. So yeah, I definitely see they're gonna cost Wardlow the championship.
Yeah, they're gonna make his life a little hell.
Yeah. So that's the next feud.
Yep. So they and we'll get to MJF too, by the way. Where it comes to the whole Wardlow thing. But yeah, but good match, great match though, great match. Jade cosplay of Mortal Kombat. The TBS champion, Jade Cargill.
And because like I like Mortal Kombat, and Jade's one of my girls, and
that was awesome.
The fact that Jade actually dresses Jade, man, it's like, oh yes,
oh my god, that was awesome.
She's winning. She's winning. Finish her. That's all I was saying. Finish her.
That was finish her. She came out like that. I love the whole get up too, and all, man. And then basically, it's just come by Mark Sterling. And her opponent is Ty Conti first. Ty Conti was running Warpaint, being coming by Anna Jay. And Nick.
Oh yeah.
I forgot. Did she do did they do that little butt thing they do like in the entrance? Did they do that or? Because in their entrance, like they do like a little.
I don't remember.
I gotta look that up.
I don't remember, but I saw Nigga One there, when he came out as well. The entrance.
We gotta talk. Yeah, we definitely gotta talk about that thing that happened before the match.
But yeah, the opening of the match. I didn't see it coming, but at the same time, it should have been saw coming because we're just more combat. Now it was not a Jade thing; it was more of a
katana.
Katana thing.
Yeah.
Jade Cargill, and Ty Conti game face to face. Ty Conti's talking a lot of shit, and also Jade Cargill gives her a kiss on the lips. I'm like, whoa!
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I said, wait a minute, this got me from Mortal Kombat. The kiss of death thing. Like, wait a minute, all this is it's not from Jade. It's from someone else. Like, I was trying to remember who was it. Molina, Katana. Katana. I was like thinking myself, I had one of those too. Like, wow. I was not expecting that.
When she kiss someone, fatality, But I mean, it kind of makes sense since Katana and Jade are best friends. So I could probably, Jade will probably like take it from her, But man, that was so great. It was like,
Now, if that's gonna be her thing though, Jade Cargill, because she cut that promo on Dynamite, Kiss of Death. Yeah. If that's gonna be her thing, moving forward,
please keep doing it.
I'm all for it.
Dress as Katana, Sonya Blade, whatever, man.
Yes.
Do it.
Now, as far as the match was, 6 minutes and 50 seconds it lasted. It was a little rough at first, but then it picking up. It ends up being pretty good. Jade Cargill, the frog splash. Wow.
That's how. I was like, whoa. I was like, hey, that was cool.
I was thinking myself,
pretty good frog splash.
I was thinking myself, what she's gonna do. Yeah, I was like, this. I was thinking myself, she's on the top row. I was thinking myself, what's she gonna do there? Also, she pulls with the frog splash. I was like, whoa, wow.
That was pretty cool.
First the kiss of death. Now the frog splash.
I'm telling you, man, Jade got it.
She's improving, man. She's improving, and that frog splash, man. I never see a frog splash like that so good before. Not even Sasha Banks couldn't pull that off.
Oh wow, that's sexist.
And I also gotta say this too. I'll bring her later too, by the way. But Tasha Steelz, she does frog splash too, but nothing like how Jade Cargill pulled it off.
Yeah. By the way, like there's this YouTube channel I watch called In the Clutch, right? And they were reacting to it live, and when they saw the kiss, like this guy named Ross was like pretending like jizzing, like like.
Oh god.
You got it was funny. You gotta I'll show you a link to it, but man, that was freaking hilarious.
All right, calm down there, pal.
I already know it's like they're gonna definitely look this up tonight.
But yeah, in the end, and they did tease of Jay Cargill losing here in a way because Anna Jay's involvement. I'm like, oh wait, they're not gonna have her lose. Like because there's no way they're gonna have her lose. Good, she's on a roll here, man. She's undefeated. She's a champion. She's pulling out moves. She's cosplaying Jade. She pulled out new type of things in the ring. Even the Kiss of Death thing, which I hope she could continue to do.
Yeah, keep doing that.
And then she, Jade Cargill, cosplaying as Mortal Kombat Jade, wins with the Jaded. See, a lot of J's involved here. And got the win. She's the champion. 29-0, I think she is now.
29-0.
29-0, okay. Yeah. So and she's doing the whole thing of who's next. Once again. And then, more of who's left. Which they're right. Who is left?
Hey man, dude, I'm telling you, I personally think she should be the first. She should be the first double champion.
Maybe Britt Baker.
Nah, Britt. Nah, you know what would really be shocking? Have Britt Baker and Jade have a title for title match. Have Jade win. Boom, double champion. You want to make history? Do that. That would really make it look like a star.
We'll get to what was happening with Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa after we get to talk about their match. But yeah, man, Jade Cargill. To me, for now she's fine as a TBS champion. Just as a TBS champion.
Yep.
Yeah, she did look good, but so I want to see a lot more improvement. But what I saw on this pay-per-view, the rest of the direction of improvement. Bryan Danielson's doing a great job training her. Next match, CM Punk.
Oh, I love this match. Thought it was
his music hits. Yes. His music hits.
Eyes. What do you see?
Cult of personality.
Now, see, brought out his old ROH gimmick.
Yeah, before it happens, like you got the cult of personality, and you got the fans, singing, of course, and then it cuts out to MJF song. It's like yes, let's go.
Which, by the way, if anyone remembers, when people heard about CM Punk, the rumors of CM Punk coming into AEW, people suggested that play CM Punk's music, and all of a sudden MJF comes out to troll people that is CM Punk returning to wrestling.
I was one. I was one of those guys. Yeah, I was one of those guys. Like, dude, that should happen, bro.
I'm telling you, God.
I've been saying, dude, MJF should have been his first opponent. I've been saying this. Like, just imagine. Yeah.
I thought that was great. MJF played let's see for me there. And like, oh, you son of a bitch.
I loved it, man. I loved it. It was great.
Man, but yeah, it was great. It was great though. And then that's when CM Punk came out on his old theme from Ring of Honor, with his old get up in Ring of Honor as well.
Yeah, like I didn't know about like his old theme song because I never listened to his Ring of Honor theme song, but I did recognize his gear, with the white shorts.
Yeah,
I did recognize that because I have seen it before in pictures, So I was like, oh yeah, this is the Ring of Honor gear. Okay.
Yeah,
that's cool.
He had on the blonde hair, the long blonde hair.
Yeah. Back when
I thought he was gonna at least rock the blonde hair. Obviously he doesn't have long hair no more, but he still got hair though. But I was thinking maybe he'll come back, rocking the blonde hair for that one night.
Yeah, like pull Cody Rhodes, like yeah.
But either way, it was CM Punk versus MJF dog collar match. 26 minutes and 45 seconds it lasted. There was blood. There was thumbtacks. There were use of the chain. Because it was a dog collar match. Old school type of fight feel in a way. It was great, man. I loved it. Great match.
Everything to me, you could have won. To me,
it's number one. To me, it's number one match. To me on the pay-per-view, these guys got it done right, and because of the feud that they built up since 2021. From late 2021, I should say.
This really felt like a Ruthless Aggression era type match, in my opinion. Like this is the type of match I'll probably see like Shawn Michaels and Triple H have, or like it just kind of reminded me like that. Like it was really good.
Damn good. And then we get to the finish. So MJF calls out Wardlow. Wardlow is out there trying to get his ring. The AEW Diamond ring. He's like, he can't find it though. Punk takes him out with the GTS. As he hits him with DGF, MJF takes a weird, awkward bump onto the thumbtacks. Oh, man, that was funny though. And then Wardlow's like, oh wait, it's in this pocket. And he leaves it in the ring, walks away. Punk gets the ring. Bam! MJF right in the head. Pins him. 1, 2, 3. Now I know I said MJF should win this match, but after how they booked this, I thought it was fine. The way it was done.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Yeah. Yeah, I did want MJF to win, but yeah, the way they booked it, it's like it still make MJF look strong in a way.
Yeah.
Yes, because technically he didn't really. I mean, it was no disqualification, so anything is legal. Yeah. But I mean, CM Punk had some help, so and Wardlow pretty much turned on MJF, so that's gonna be the new feud.
Yep.
Yeah. So, hey, that was cool, man. Like it was pretty much like the Batista like thumbs down moment for me.
Well,
that's like how I saw it.
I'll get that later though. But the thumbs down thing. Yeah. But you're right. You're right in a way.
Yeah. And hey, yeah, I was fine with CM Punk winning.
Yeah. And we won. He hit the cultural personality, the personality team hit. So basically went back to his to cultural personality. What do you think, Nick, about the match and everything that happened?
I thought it was really good. It had everything you could ever ask for. Blood, drama, thumbtacks, everything.
Yeah, and sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Then, of course, you had Wardlow, turning on MJF. That was expected, but that was, you could see it coming.
Yeah, the thing I like about this match is like it didn't feel like a spot fest. Like it wasn't just unnecessary pointless spots just to make it bloody. It's like actually felt like these guys are gonna do this. Like they've been feuding for a while, and it's been really personal. So it makes sense why they would do this. Like thumbtacks, the chains, all that stuff. It wasn't just, let's just, put a table out and just go through it. It's like, nah, they want to kill each other pretty much. That's what I liked about it.
To me, this is the feud that did for me with AEW more than Jared Hogg and MJF.
Most definitely, yeah.
Well, yeah. Oh, wait, I forgot to mention something, by the way. After the face of the Revolution Ladder match, Tony Schiavone came out. I mean, he was on commentary with Excalibur and Jim Ross. I wouldn't say he came out, but he came on stage, I should say. He had a contract in his hand because he wants everyone to know that AEW has a first week brought in Shane Swerve Strickland.
Yeah, I saw that.
And by the way, the crowds knew who he was. They cheered for him. He starts cutting a promo, pretty good promo, and then before he even get to say what he's going to say, but since I'm asking one question and everything, yeah, the crowd's already chanting, whose house, Swerve's house, like that. And then we said whose house, and then the crowds in unison, Swerve's house.
All right.
Well,
that was pretty good.
You telling me you're telling me that you couldn't make money with this guy?
No, he's vanilla midget.
Well,
this guy's got star written all over him, and we all thought maybe he could have been a star on the main roster.
Yeah, with Hit Row. Yeah.
Either with Hit Row or just him by himself.
I mean, Hit Row was getting him over. So.
Looks like he blew it again.
And you're telling me you couldn't do anything with this guy after that reaction?
I mean, I hope AEW actually does use him. You know, I hope they don't pull it. Yeah, because while these debuts, man, I don't know. I really haven't been, trusting, AEW these debuts because, with Brian Cage and most likely, most recently, Lethal, I don't know. So I can only hope so.
Even to a degree, Miro, because he was all about video games.
Oh yeah, that too. Freaking stupid.
But then they turned it around with the whole thing with him being the Redeemer. But for now he resigned, but with the company, but he won't be back until he's clear because he's still injured for injuries anyway. So all right, so that out of the way. Good days there. Shane Strickland. Then we get to for the AEW Women's World Championship. Dr. Britt Baker DMD being covered by Jamie Hayter and Rebel with a new improved Women's Championship title in the AEW. And I was saying to myself, when she came out with it, I was saying to myself, what the hell? Wow, that looks pretty good. It's cool.
That belt looks really nice.
It looks cool. Like it looks like a mixture of the AEW World Championship, and it kind of reminds me of the TNA World Tag Team Championship, like the old one, with the gold and black.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it reminded me of. Looks good. Looks good.
It's a lot better than the Toys R Us version.
Yeah, it's better than the Riho one.
Oh my god. The small one, but then they upgrade a little bit, and now it's a new improved upgrade of it, and that looks great, man. But as soon as I saw that, I said to myself, Britt Baker ain't gonna lose it. She ain't gonna lose it. Not yet though. There's no way she's gonna lose it after introducing on this review. But she went up against Thunder Rosa. 17 minutes and 25 seconds lasted. I thought it was better than their first match. And I'm not talking about the second match. That was actually their second match, which is 1-on-1. But yeah, this I thought it was better than their first match when they wrestled each other, which is about a 1-on-1 match. And they got involved in Jamie Hayter and Rebel in there. And then in the end, Britt Baker is winning against Thunder Rosa, retaining as I thought she would. And now they're setting up we're talking about this now. Dynamite. They announced on this review at TBS that her because she won her match at the pre-show. She's going to be facing Thunder Rosa. I guess they did it because Thunder Rosa was cheated all this match because of also interferences. So they decided to give her another chance this time. If she could beat Hirsch, then she could get a title shot on next week's Dynamite show, which is going to be St. Valentine's Slam, the same event that Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa had their lights out on such match, which maybe had convinced me to where Britt Baker won me over, which is why I bought not one, but that's the one t-shirt I bought. And then also other t-shirts came out, 2 more t-shirts I bought of Britt Baker to submit me as the official Britt Baker fan because I know how I felt with Britt Baker at the time. I kept trashing her like she's go back to NXT. I was going hard on her.
Yeah, you're really sexist. Yeah,
I was going hard, and I had nothing to do with her sex. It's just that I didn't think she was good in the ring, but then she improved. Obviously, what was her improvement is that she got hurt. wasn't a serious injury where she could have been gone for 6 months, or just for a few months that she was gone. And then when she ends up coming back, and like, okay, I see some improvement there. And like, and then she started winning over her promos too. And then the rest is history. Man, how time flies, by the way.
Man.
Like, I
hope this oh, go ahead.
Say, yeah.
I hope this steel cage match tops the first match.
Yeah, and, which by the way, because Jimmy Hayter, I mean not Jimmy Hayter, Leila Hirsch and Thunder Rosa had that match on Dynamite. Thunder Rosa did win the match against Leila Hirsch, excuse me, which gets her a title shot against Britt Baker next week inside of a steel cage. And yeah, I hope you're I'm thinking to myself, this has gotta be surpass their the match they had last year, or the unsanctioned match, which I'm pretty sure they're gonna have them be all bladed up in that match, in the cage match, which it'll be a nice visual to see, them all bladed up with the with the cage, blocking their face in the way, and like that could be a great image too for the next T-shirt for Britt Baker. If it is, I'm buying it. But yeah, I can't wait for that cage match, man, for those two women to turn up once again on the same event that they had the match last year, and now they're doing it again this year. This time a different type of match, and this time for the title. And guess what? And the caveat of it all, it's going to be at Thunder Rosa's hometown in San Antonio, Texas.
Oh no, it'll be too violent. Oh no.
Oh yeah. She's definitely losing her hometown. Yeah, she's definitely losing.
Yep, that's why this match wasn't it was a match basically. But yeah, Nick, what you said there, self-mutilation, self-glory elimination, that WWE try to say pertains to AEW, because the woman, when the women's had this on Rampage, on New Year's Eve, Jay Cargill and not Jay Cargill, Anna Jay and Ty Conti versus the Bunny and Flippy Ford, when they had that match, self-glory elimination. And yet you had Brock Lesnar at Madison Square Garden, getting all bladed up, even though it wasn't a match, but getting all bladed up by the head, the Tribal Chief and the Usos.
But that's different. They're men.
Of course.
Nobody wants to see no hot chicks get bloody.
I mean, it doesn't matter what gender they are. You would want to see two wrestlers top themselves.
Now we want to see Braun Strowman matches, bro. That's what we want.
That too, but
easy. Yeah, I was about to say, don't lie. But yeah. You say it's gonna be a steel cage match? Your next match?
Steel cage. This will be the third steel cage match for AEW. I can't remember who was in the second one. I remember the first one.
Yeah.
No.
The second one was the Lucha Bros versus the Young Bucks.
Young Bucks. That's right. I'm not.
Yeah.
It was all
when the Lucha Bros beat the Young Bucks.
Yes. Okay, now. Yeah. I was thinking myself, what was the other cage match? I was okay. Now remember, that was a tag team match.
I forgot what pay-per-view it was. But yeah,
it was all out.
Yeah.
Wait, was it all out? Because I think there was dudes. Yeah, see, I can remember.
Yeah, but I know. I know it was still good though.
Now I'm thinking it's Full Gear.
Could have been Full Gear. I'll look it up.
Oh yeah, while you do that, I'll go to the next match.
Right.
But yeah, like I said, the match was whatever. Between Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa. Just hope. I know they are like, but just to the cage match, it's going to be topping their unsanctioned match from last year, and I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, it was All Out.
Okay, All Out. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll think of something. I'll try to think of something else. But
yeah, it was All Out.
Okay, yes, I remember it was All Out because Christian Cage and Ken Omega had that match, and I like, yeah, there's no way Ken Omega is gonna lose the belt to Christian Cage. No offense to Christian Cage though, but next is Jon Moxley versus Bryan Danielson, singles match, 21 minutes and 5 seconds. I think the match was good between the two guys. They started a slow pace in a way, and then also they started building up in a way, and the finish came out out of the ordinary in a way. Just the way it was, But I still the match that was still good. But Moxley winning the match. Then Bryan Danielson was pushing Bryce Remsburg, I should say, and then Moxley again fist fight with Bryan Danielson, also gonna get securities and a couple of referees out there, and then I couldn't believe it.
William Regal is all leaked.
Yeah, Mr. War Games.
When I saw William Regal coming out, man, I wanted to mark out so badly, but while I was at, I couldn't make any noise because I was babysitting, so all I could do is just mark out quietly in a way.
You could have
when I saw William Regal, when I saw William Regal out coming out, and the crowd went nuts for this guy too, by the way. And he came out by the name of William Regal, and like, wow, I was not expecting that. I thought he owns that name where he can't use that name.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be Steven Regal. Like it was a WCW.
I thought he was going to come back to being Lord Steven Regal, but instead he's coming out as the William Regal.
Yeah.
Or the odds. But he came out. But either way. But him coming in there now, I'm calling him by Lord William Regal. Moving forward. And yeah, some people will say Sir William Regal. That's fine too. But me, I'm a WCW mark for Lord Steven Regal. Also, we'll taste him being William Regal in his time in WWE as well, especially with him being an NXT War Games.
Yeah, Mr.
He's
War
a
Games.
man's man.
Yeah, he's a man's man. A real man's man, by the way.
No, that's Seth Rollins.
And I even Seth Rollins can pull that long. Oh man, that'll be awkward, by the way, if you're trying to pull off that type of gimmick that William Regal did.
He's a man. Such a man.
But yeah, Lord William Regal's there. He's breaking them both up. Seth Moxley, and then Seth Bryan Danielson, and then telling them to shake their hand and shake each other's hands, and they shook hands. Yeah,
I was waiting for him to say War Games, or in this case, Blood and Guts.
Yeah, who knows how we're gonna do something like that, Yeah. And then on the show, Moxley and Bryan Danielson are a tag team. And I see myself, after watching them, I see myself, so is Bryan Danielson back as being a babyface now? Like what? Like I don't. This is confusing. Like, is this a babyface tag team that William Regal's on leading?
I guess so.
Like, hey, either way, it's fine. It's fine anyway, Especially we got William Regal, Lord of William Regal, part of this whole thing. And that's what I'm going by the way. That's never stuck with now. Lord William Regal. But yeah, I love this. I love it though that William Regal's is with Jon Moxley and Bryan Danielson. And we'll see where they go for that. But your guys thoughts about the match and William Regal debuting.
It was alright. I definitely didn't expect William Regal to come out. Especially keeping the name William Regal. I thought it was going to be Steven Regal, but I mean, he's back. I mean, he's in AEW. I really didn't expect him to be with Moxley and Danielson. I was like, huh, okay. Yeah. I was still thinking like he should probably be he was probably going to be like a general manager if he was. Because I had a feeling he might go to AEW. I was thinking like if they would announce a general manager, that would be him. But I guess he's going to be a new manager for Moxley and Danielson.
And that would be cool too, by the way, him being the manager, general manager for AEW.
Yeah.
For me, I thought this was a solid match. When William Regal came out, honestly, I didn't expect that to be like a revolution. But I was just like, oh, William Regal, all elite. And like I said earlier, I really like this tag team of Jon Moxley and Bryan Danielson. I think they're gonna do good things.
Mm-hmm. And also, Moxley was bleeding in the match, and Bryan Danielson. Now, Bryan Danielson didn't bleed that much, but Moxley was bleeding a whole lot, by the way. And the image of when we go butting heads with Moxley after he stopped him with blood all over him from Moxley as a cool visual there as well. From when it comes to when we go, but that how they say that what it was that mean look that he has in his face, that scowl mean look of his face, which he's always known for that, or always known for that. And I love when he does that facial expression too, man, because that means your business about picked up when we go has that look in his face. So yeah, but good for Lord when we go choosing AEW. Hell, he could even went to Ring of Honor if he wanted to do something for that too. Same time, I think he still be involved as well, because Ring of Honor is part of long-term con in AEW. So, all right, and then we get to the semi-main event, which was a six-man tornado tag team match, lasted 13 minutes and 20 seconds. Darby Allin, Sammy Guevara, and Sting first defeating Andrade El Idolo, Matt Hardy, and Isaiah Cassidy. When they have Jose the assistant along with them. The match itself, I thought was fun. A fun match, good match. I wasn't expecting much of it, and I definitely was expecting Sting to triple off of a balcony onto Andrade El Idolo through 3 tables.
Oh wow!
I actually didn't see the full match. I only just saw that spot. So I didn't even have a real opinion on the match. But I did see that spot. I was like, oh my god!
It was fun. It was fun.
Now keep in mind, this guy is what 62.
62.
This guy he can still move.
Sting doing things that 62. Sting doing things that a 62-year-old man should not be doing.
Yeah,
that guy is amazing.
Yes, he is. And the crowds will chant, "You stood out to Sting my way." After that,
just another spot monkey. Who cares?
Yeah, not spot monkey from an old man who's still as good as age. Oh my god! And yeah, you get this people, by the way. They'll will say, "Oh, he shouldn't be doing that," and everything, blah blah blah, and all that. I'm like, okay, it's the same dance, song and dance you have been saying all the time with Sting, being AEW. You guys also knew to say.
Well, I mean, you could say the same thing. Like, this isn't wrestling, but you could say the same thing about Willem Dafoe, like in Spider-Man: No Way Home, because like he's like what?
Didn't say anything about the Undertaker, but yeah, y'all still say a lot of things about Sting.
And the same people that will say about making an excuse of Goldberg getting a title shot.
He's a draw.
Okay, what's that mean in this day and age?
That means he brings people to watch. But
doesn't move the needle.
Yeah, you're right. Roman does, but
I see no
but
hey,
yeah, I saw the spot.
Roman is killing it though, man.
He really is, bro. I can't wait to see him win both titles, man. That's gonna be a sight to see.
And yeah, he's winning it throughout.
Yeah, he's definitely winning it. But yeah, I saw the spot. It was cool. It was a cool spot. I got to see the full match though, because I didn't get to see it.
Speaking of Matt Hardy, for those that don't know, his brother Jeff Hardy is All Elite.
And he got the old theme song, bro. I did not expect that. He really came out to the theme song Loaded. I was like, wait a minute. Wait. What? He coming out with Loaded? What? Yo, I was like, no way. Because I thought it was a WWE song. Cool. Yeah, I thought it was a WWE song because
they don't own that. They don't own that.
Yeah, because like I always thought that because I was wondering, since Jeff Hardy had to use different songs in TNA, I was thinking, okay, maybe they own that. But no, it's like, wow, I did not know that. It's like, hey, I'm down with it. And I saw AEW, like they made like a Titantron of the Hardys, and it has the theme song. It's like, oh my god, yes, love this theme song, man.
I tweeted Jeff Hardy and Team Extreme theme music is all elite.
Exactly, bro. It's really, like, I mean, CM Punk, like, I mean, it's an official song, so I can see that, coming to AEW. I can see that going anywhere, but I just didn't expect Hardy
because it's not WWE's music. That's why.
Yeah,
but I didn't. Same thing with CM Punk. What's called personality is not. It doesn't belong to WWE. Yeah, WWE has no right for it.
Yeah, but I didn't know Loaded was not a WWE theme song. I didn't know that. I was like,
it's been playing in commercials. It's been playing some.
Yeah, I know. Playing commercials. Yeah.
I'll give you an example. Yeah. Molly Holly's thing when she turned heel, when she first turned heel, dun 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 dun. That also was some type of TV show that they played for commercial at one point. Randy Orton's thing. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah,
I heard that from Yu-Gi-Oh on Cartoon Network when they were on a commercial out of that.
Yeah, and Crash Holly's theme song.
That too.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, man, there's some music that WWE did not own. But they music for the wrestlers.
Yeah, I didn't know that. It's like, wow. Hey, I'm glad to hear.
Doesn't mean that they own it.
Yeah, I'm glad that the AEW got Loaded. I mean, now it makes me. Now, does WWE own Matt Hardy's theme song? Like, "Live in a Moment"?
Yes, they do because it's part of the first world entry thing.
Right. Okay.
The album did it.
Yeah. But hey,
they own that, which is unfortunate, but it's unfortunate.
Hey, Loaded's there. I'm happy about it. That's cool. I'm excited for that, man. I can't wait to see it.
Hell yeah!
Bring back
now before we now with Jeff Hardy coming out, like that was crazy, man. I was waiting for that, because with Matt Hardy being but wait for the match the end of the match here. So yeah, Matt Hardy did the pin for a loss, which is why it led to what happened on Dynamite. So yeah, but Darby Allin, Sting, and Sammy Guevara did win. Match I thought was a fun match to watch, but Matt Hardy, and basically did this whole AHFO meeting. They did it in the ring, and they basically doing the whole thumbs up for Matt Hardy stay or thumbs down thing. So they did the whole thing with Andrade and Jose thumbs down, and then with his Private Party thumbs up. Only for Matt Hardy to turn around, and then all of a sudden thumbs down. Trying to make it like it's a Batista turn on Triple H thing, but like not even comparable. But what pertains to after what happened that whole thing, basically kicking Matt Hardy out because he lost the match on Revolution. Okay, where's Jeff Hardy? All of a sudden, Darby Allin's thing comes out, and I see himself a little let down, but in a way I see himself maybe it's a situation where it's the odds are still against them because there's more it's gonna be 3 against what 5 6 is it? Yeah, 6 people in there. And then okay, where's Jeff Hardy? Jeff Hardy comes out, Jeff Hardy music hits, and like I was marking out so hard that my charger came off my phone when that happened. Oh man, that's how excited I was, man. I was shouting with Jeff Hardy because I was not babysitting tonight. I was at home watching the show, and I screamed Jeff Hardy's name out loud. I was waiting for that walkout moment for me to scream it, talk about my lungs for that AEW debut in Jeff Hardy, and like that was, and I love it, man. So yes, the Hardy Boys are together once again. This time in AEW.
For me, I also marked out, but I also almost got emotional. That's how excited I was. I was like, my childhood is back together. I can't believe it.
Yeah, it's exactly how I felt when the Hardy Boys, came back at WrestleMania 33. Yeah, man, that's the same feeling right here, man. Like, dude, I did not expect that.
Oh man, that was monumental.
I mean, we already knew that Jeff Hardy was coming to AEW, but
the worst kept secret, by the way.
Yeah, now that was the worst kept secret. WrestleMania, I didn't know that they were ever coming, but it was still cool to see that. Yeah,
but to actually see it happening, man, that was great.
And coming out to his old theme song, man, like I was like, wow. I thought like he would come to one of his TNA theme songs or whatever, but no, he came out with the OG. Yeah, I thought he would come out to like, yeah, but he came out to the OG Hardy Boys theme. So I was like, yes. I was marking out. Yeah. That was cool.
It was great seeing it.
Team Extreme is back. Team Extreme is back, and they're in AEW
at full force.
Yep.
And I was going to say something too. It tends to I don't know about the match, however. I guess there's no up for me to add to the match. Yeah, no, that's the match. Other than Isaiah Cassidy also had a spot with Sam Guevara in the match, which was crazy too, by the way, where Isaiah Cassidy survived getting his head almost getting caught on the edge of that table, but I'm not gonna say about that though. But he was alright though. But then we get to the next match, which is the main event. The Hangman Adam Page defends AEW World Championship title against Adam Cole. Baby, 25 minutes and 45 seconds it lasted. All I gotta say is Adam had a great night. Adam had a great match. Adam had the crowds chanting in the palm of his hand. Adam was showing a lot of improvement. Adam was indeed showing why he is the best wrestler in the world. Hey, I probably don't even know which Adam I'm talking about.
Yeah, we don't.
Both.
Neither.
Both Adams sticker, by the way.
Adam Copeland, yeah.
Both Adams, I thought they did great. Speaking of Adam Cole. Adam Cole was wearing some kind of jacket, and I probably may have said something about it's like is from Halo, Master Chief.
Yeah, Halo.
All he's missing was the helmet.
Yeah, because I actually saw like on Instagram, like because I follow this channel, I follow this and like it's called I think it's Main Event Gear. That's what it's called, and I think it showed a picture of that, and it was pretty much like a reference to pretty much to Halo, and it was made by the guy that makes like the New Day's stuff. Yeah, the guy that makes New Day's gear, he did it for Adam Cole.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
just think I was not rainbow colors or sparklies on it.
Yeah,
but anyways, but yeah, that's cool though. That's cool. But Adam Cole comes out doing his entrance, on the apron and everything, except for one thing, he's on the wrong side of the on the ring, but he made it work though. He made it work though because when he realized he was on the wrong side of the ring, when he saw the camera angle to do his thing, instead he's standing there. Also, he turns around with the camera looking at him, the camera that he's supposed to be at the right side, to stand on. He stood at the boom. So he made a botch entrance work. That's how cool Adam Cole is.
No, he ruined it.
But the chance, by the way, oh yeah, you probably get those WWE drones saying that. But you have crowd chanting, "This is Adam," and "Let's go Adam," and "Fight for Adam."
Yeah, Adam Copeland. Yeah,
it depends which angle you're talking about.
Superstar. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that was the cards were great, by the way. For most of the parts.
Adam wins.
And Adam wins. But because of which Adam did win, Yeah, Red Dragon come out there, by the way, to help out Adam Cole.
Yeah, typical Undisputed Era. Yeah.
And then you had Dark Order coming out to help out Adam Page. Adam Page also he pushes Alex Reynolds. Like, what was that about? So basically, now we get to the end here. Adam Page obviously won. Then he gets the Cole Honor handshake to Adam Cole for a great match. To the champion. So we saw on Dynamite, Adam Cole came out to cut that promo to Adam Page. So I'm assuming this whole thing is not over between those two. So eventually Adam Cole's gonna get another shot. Now I don't know if Adam Cole's gonna be become the champion next time they wrestle each other for the title. I'll tell you one thing, it wasn't Dante Martin.
Good.
I can't believe he got a title shot, by the way. I'm surprised he got a title shot.
Yeah, I still have a little this is a little nitpick, but I just want to say this. Is it just me, but I don't really like when they have the world champion in the opening match, I just feel like this should be like the main event. That's just, I just feel like it should. I just feel like it should either be the main event or at least close to the main event. The world champion.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah, because I feel like when you have the opening match, it's like, I don't know. It feels like, is there anything more important than the world championship tonight? It's like that's
TNT.
That's just not fair.
Because of the title change.
Yeah, I mean, I understand TNT championship. I don't mind that main events too, but you gotta have the world championship. Being main events too. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Yeah.
And it's how I feel about the TNT title. Should have been the main event on Rampage for those 2 weeks that they had.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you don't have the world championship there, if you got TNT championship there, have that be the main event.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they I think they should kind of fix that. But
they do.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, but obviously, Adam Page won. I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah,
I don't see him win. Yeah, I still think MJF has got to be the one to beat him. That's just me. I feel like MJF's got to be the one to beat him. Because
just matter of when though.
Yeah, because I don't see anyone else beating a Hangman Page other than MJF. That's just how I see it.
I don't know. Sun Hook.
No.
I don't know about that.
He's not ready for that. He's not ready for that.
Yeah, he's probably going to start with the TNT Championship, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
But it looks like it's not over between Adam Cole and Adam Page. But we'll see how that do that look. And then you still see again, yes, this whole thing with Red Dragon and Young Bucks, whatever, blah blah blah. Until we get K-Maker coming back. So we'll see what happens with that though. But that was the main event. That was the show overall. The show itself was great. People are already saying this, to WWE, since WrestleMania, top that.
We will. Yeah, we will. We got Logan Paul in there. How you like that?
The only good thing about the WrestleMania is the theme song.
Yeah, we got Logan Paul and we got the guy from Jackass. How you like that?
Well, I'll tell you one thing though, if you can get The Weeknd to perform on that show, then you might have something. If not, fail.
I might consider turning turning it back on if the Weekend is performing, and then I'm gonna turn it back off once he's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have the Weekend become the 24/7 champion.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You know what? I have a better idea. We're gonna have the Weekend versus Bad Bunny.
Oh wow. That'd be something.
Whoever wins does a performance in the next night.
Oh my
That's not a
God.
bad idea. Have Bad Bunny perform there too. I don't mind seeing Bad Bunny perform. He's good too.
He was definitely. When he came to the Royal Rumble, I was actually kind of happy to see him because, like, hey, he did good in WrestleMania.
Can we get him to perform on a AEW Dynamite?
You probably would. I mean, I want. Who would he face? Maybe Orange Cassidy. I could probably see that.
Orange Cassidy.
Like, just have him like kick Bad Bunny's legs. And he's like, what the hell is this guy doing? And you just look confused.
The Old Man Weekend twist of fate.
Yep.
Oh man.
Save your twist for another day.
Save your twist.
But Revolution. It was a cool pay-per-view, man. For the most part, for the highlights I do remember seeing, it was pretty cool. Obviously, the highlight for me was Jade. You know, that was the highlight. That was great. Wardlow winning. I did like Wardlow winning. I thought Keith Lee would win, but no, Wardlow win, and then I was fine with it. And obviously MJF versus CM Punk. That was completely great. Those are my main favorite moments in AEW Revolution.
For me, I thought the Jericho Kingston match was It was okay for what it was. I really loved the MJF CM Punk match. I love the Bryan Danielson John Moxley match with William Regal debuting in AEW, and the tag team match. And I'm also happy about the Young Bucks not having the belts. Let's see, what am I missing? I also like the Jade Cargill Ty Conti match. Also,
and you got to see Anna Jay there too.
And Anna Jay. How could I forget her? Oh yeah,
she did some stuff too, by the way.
Yeah. I would love to kiss her. And the main event was pretty good. Overall, it was a pretty good pay-per-view.
Yes, it was. And it is their beginning of 2022 of AEW's pay-per-view. And it was a better improvement than last year's pay-per-view because of the exploding death match fail that it was.
Oh, I remember.
And I understand it wasn't their fault. It was a botch of that explosive thing.
Yeah, sparklers.
But still, man, that was so disappointing. So disappointing.
Dude, that was embarrassing, bro.
Especially coming from me watching those type of matches. Every time I look at these type of matches on these tapes or even on YouTube a while back, I'm like, that really disappointed. I was pissed.
Since they like bringing old matches, and since they have Aleister Black on this dark cultist gimmick, it would be cool if they actually had a Buried Alive match, or the Last Ride match, like when they had like that car.
Oh yeah.
Your opponent. Yeah.
And hearse, yeah.
Yeah, in a hearse, yeah. I wouldn't mind some gimmick matches like that. You gotta have some gimmick matches. Sometimes. I think Barry Ladder match would fit him perfectly.
And then you got Penta, Oscuro, as well.
I would like to say this too. About the Thunder Rosa Britt Baker match. I did wanted Thunder Rosa to take the belt off of Britt Baker, but
I did too. But yeah,
it still was a good match.
I did too. I did want Thunder Rosa to win, but after I saw the new championship, it was like, yeah, she's definitely not winning.
Yeah, I figured that too since I saw the new belt. Like they got her lose. It was very very pretty telling that they was gonna have her lose right there and then.
Yeah, once they show the new championship belt, I was like, yeah, she ain't losing. Still wondering.
She's a placeholder of that belt for Thunder Rosa to win it next week.
Yeah.
But hey, we'll see what happens next week on AEW Dynamite where they present St. Valentine's Slam. But with that out of the way, quickly going through the Impact Wrestling's March 5th, 2022 of Sacrifice. And no, not Weekend Sacrifice, by the way.
I don't want to sacrifice, but I love my time.
This could be an opportunity for them to. I mean, I don't know if they could. But with their budgets, but this could have been an opportunity for them to at least try to
that was good.
For his music to play on there.
I mean,
but WWE beat him, too. So
everybody's getting sacrificed.
I mean, yeah, the Weeknd is definitely WWE's favorite, artist. Oh yeah.
But yeah, they were there in Louisville, Kentucky, at the Paris Town Hall, and there was some pre-show matches to happen. I'm not gonna get into it though, because I did watch the pre-shows matches. It was decent. I thought the women's match was better than the tag team match. I'll say that. So I'll talk about the main thing, which is Trey Miguel, the Impact Exhibition Champion, versus Jake something. 11 minutes and 3 seconds last, I should say. Opening match was a great match between the two guys. In the end, it was Trey Miguel getting the win, and the way he won, Jake something was trying to get him. He was stuck in the trio wall. He trying to get back up in the way, and then Trey Miguel's winning. His finish is the Meteora off the top rope to dive onto his opponent. Now I think myself, how he's gonna do that when he's when you got just something on the trio wall here, right? He found a way to do it, and it was done perfectly, and he beat him like that. Hold him up to pin him, holding his legs in the other way, and 1, 2, 3, still your exhibition champion, Trey Miguel. Wow, what a finish! And it was a great match.
Okay.
And I was not expecting Trey Miguel losing, by the way. Even though Jake something is great too, but I was not expecting Trey Miguel losing. And they had the traitor, Eddie Edwards, who defeated Rhino in a singles match in 8 minutes and 44 seconds. He had some outfit style interferences too, however, when it pertains to Honor No More and when it pertains to Team Impact. And basically the outside interferences where it pertains to Steve Macklin. He basically turned on Rhino because Rhino and most likely Rhino didn't believe him. Thought that he was the traitor. Pertains to the whole thing of Honor No More thing. That's why he cost him the match. So basically, Steve Macklin is kind of back to be. Well, I guess you can't really say he was a babyface. I guess you could say he was more of a tuner. Pertains to going up against Honor No More, who was wearing rope strap in Impact Wrestling, evading every time. So basically, this is his way to screw over Rhino for not believing him, because Rhino had second thoughts about Steve Macklin, versus on this whole thing, where they thought that he was a traitor, but at the end of the day, it was ended up being Eddie Edwards who was a traitor. So,
right.
So Eddie Edwards won the match against Rhino, and then now they're gonna do a program with Steve Macklin versus Rhino. Maybe leading up to maybe redemption. I don't know. Maybe for Rhino gets redemption back. Over Steve Macklin, which I don't think that should happen. If that's gonna be in the match, Steve Macklin needs to win. But hey, it's a totally good story here though. Next, it was the Influence. Madison Rayne and Tina Dashwood. They told basically Kevin K to stay back because they're doing something where the inspiration of Cassie Lee and Jessie McKay, the tag team champions of Impact Wrestling, from the Knockouts, by the way. Where the inspiration wants Caleb McKay to be with them instead of with the Influence. And Master Rain is stupid too, by the way. Why Master Rain cares about what Caleb McKay does with the inspiration is beyond me, because here's the thing. Caleb McKay doesn't work for Master Rain. He works for Tino Dashwood. That's what bugs me about this whole thing. But it lasted basically the Impact Knockouts Tag Team Championship match lasted 10 minutes and 30 seconds. To me, the match was boring. Not because of the inspiration, it's because of the Influence. Master Rain is starting to bore me now because she's involved with Team Dashwood, who ends up now being boring. So I'll basically throw off in this match. And it's a shame too, because I love the inspiration of Cassie Lee and Jessie McKay, especially Jessie McKay, who's now shown me that she can be good in the ring. I don't know where that's been with her during her time in WWE, but now of her being with the chains being off, she's actually pretty good.
Okay.
But Kevin K comes out. He didn't know what to do. He looked like he was going to give the belt to Cassie Lee, but instead he tossed it all the way far away to Tina Dashwood. But the way he was stunned too, it's like he regret doing that because he really wants to be with the inspiration. So the inspiration got hit with the belt. Cassie Lee, I should say, got hit with the belt by Tina Dashwood. So now the Influence are the new tag team champions of the Knockouts division, tag team division, I should say. And I say to myself, well, there goes that prestige in that belt. It now lost its steam. You get to the most boring Knockouts tag teams, and Master Rain and Tina Dashwood. Terrible. Now I'm assuming that the inspiration can get this back at redemption, which is why they're probably gonna do this. Maybe Kevin McKay is gonna end up being with the inspiration to turn on the Influence, because maybe they go do this turn on with the Influence is gonna treat Caleb McKay bad and make him look at he's a second class citizen or servant to him, to them, I should say, to a point where he has enough and he's gonna turn on them and then be with the inspiration and they win the tag belts back at redemption. Boy, that's gonna be a boring story to get to that. Let me tell you that. But we'll see. But I wasn't happy with this match. This match was garbage.
Okay.
The only match I thought was garbage. Then we get Jonah versus PCO. Now PCO is part of Honor No More, and this is basically their version of two monsters going at each other in this match. And I thought it played out very well. It was a very good match. 11 minutes and 30 seconds. PCO was getting cheer like a babyface, even though he's supposed to be a heel. And the fans are supposed to like this guy because he's part of Honor No More. Which begs me the difference. Which begs me the question now. Now that we got Honor No More, now part of Impact Wrestling, they're free to be there now. They could do whatever they want in there now. Why are they a faction? What's the point of them being a faction now? PCO can go. He can go do his thing now as a singles wrestler, but as the Canadian French Frankenstein or the French Canadian Frankenstein, whichever way you want to say of him. Point is, he's French Canadian, and his gimmick, he's a Frankenstein, which he's doing a great job doing a Frankenstein gimmick too. He's been doing it since his days of Ring of Honor. I'll tell you one thing: you don't need no ambulance to get him in there to go to the medical
facility.
facility.
If you hear me.
because he's a Frankenstein. He comes back to life anytime. So there's no need for that siren of an ambulance. Thanks for coming. Even in the middle of this time.
Yeah, Robert versus the ambulance. In the ambulance match.
In the ambulance match, yeah. But anyways, but PCO, he's over with with these crowds, because of the things he does. A guy of his age, probably, 54 years old, I think he is. He's been around. He's been around, during the days of the WWF days. He was the one with the eye patch, because he has one eye that he can't see with.
Okay.
He was through a Bret Hart, pertains to stealing Bret Hart's jacket. I remember that. That storyline. I was thinking to myself at the time watching it. I know Bret Hart wants that jacket back and all, but why didn't you just buy a new one? And Bret Hart even said that too, by the way. But when just on the when talk about in the shoot interviews, like he thought the gimmick was the storyline was stupid because he could just bought another jacket. So yeah, but that's what PCO was a part of, by the way, of that whole thing. He was also part of some tag team with during that time too as well. I don't remember who his partner was. I think it was one of the corporate records. Can't remember. But unless he was a corporate record, if I'm mistaken, but I digress. But PCO, he's over though. All these crowds, and
okay.
And he and Jonah had a good match here. And PCO was taking a lot of these crazy bumps that he's someone of his age should not be taking, like holding with Sting, jumping from a balcony. A 62-year-old man shouldn't be doing things like that, but Sting is doing that. Crazy. But in the end, it was Jonah getting the win on PCO, and I knew he was going to win too. By the way, PCO can lose these type of matches, and he still be fine because the fans will still vote cheer for him. And sure enough, that's what's going to happen. Moving forward, he's still going to get cheers from the fans, despite him losing. But again, despite the question of why is Honor No More still together when they could just because they won the match from back in No Surrender because of the traitor and Eddie Edwards, I should say. The Kingdom of Matt Taven, Mike Bennett, and Mrricanjay21 could be together, which is to the tag team division. Mrricanjay21, can match them like she did in Ring of Honor. Kenny King go have a singles push. Vincent, he could do his gimmick type of thing with him doing some horror stuff in a way. And the PCO could do his own thing as well. I don't get the point of this, and which is also basically the question here too. That what AA was being the traitor here did you really need to do that with AA was to portray Impact Wrestling? To me, I thought it was stupid how they did it anyway because the whole thing of AA was pulling out Dolph Ziggler where Impact Wrestling fall out of favor of him, where he's basically saying it should have been me facing King Omega. It shouldn't be me this. It shouldn't be me that. That's basically what they did with Eddie Edwards for Impact Wrestling. They basically did a Dolph Ziggler storyline from 2019. It should have been me.
Okay.
So yeah, to me, there's no point of Honor No More, unless they didn't win the match and they were still trying to find a ways to get into the building, to cause your havoc, your mayhem, and your chaos. There's no point of being together at this point because they're already there. They're already invited to be there. I don't get it. To me, it lost steam. The whole invasion thing they did here lost the steam. But let me get Jay White versus Alex Shelley. Alex Shelley is finally back in Impact Wrestling, folks, after a year of hiatus.
Motor City.
Yes, mostly.
Motor City.
Yes, that's him. Alex Shelley, and this match happened because Alex Shelley mentor Jay White, a young Jay White at the time, by the way, but now Jay White has now become a main eventer, and he's Bullet Club. So they had a match here, 18 minutes and 45 seconds. Great match. Holy shit. Great match. And it was so great that, after the match was over, Jay White won, by the way. Obviously, he was going to win, but it was still a great match. The commentators standing, applauding. And everywhere else, everywhere they were applauding too. Because they just won this a 5-star match between these two guys.
Okay.
And it was in the middle of the card. Oh man, awesome, man, just awesome. All right, here we go. The Champ Challenge with John Purrazzo. The Champ is here, but she didn't say that though. I kind of wish she would have said that, but she didn't say it. But she went against Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green was who basically wanted to challenge her. Now the Champ Challenge is, once again, she has to choose either the AAA or Rena's Championship or the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship. So Chelsea Green, she chose the Ring of Honor. The Ring of Honor Women's World Championship title, I should say. 8 minutes and 18 seconds, I should say, it lasted. And by the way, Ortiz and Gianfranco and Chelsea Green used to be a tag team back in NXT when they were called the BXT.
Okay.
Except the way never they were those two together on the actual NXT show, on your house shows.
Okay.
Basically wasting Gianfranco's time. But I digress. But they had a match here, and they had a good match. And then we did a selling here where her arm was damaged by Dion Purrazzo. Dion Purrazzo felt bad after that, checking on her, and then Chelsea Green, I think she like touches her or slapped her Dion Purrazzo, and Dion Purrazzo was also cool, puts her arm bar, where referee at this point, like she didn't want to wait for Chelsea Green to say I quit, whatever. He should go ring the bell because he knew how bad the injury was. Because basically they're going back to this to the past history injury that she had from her wrist, I believe, that she suffered from WWE, not once but twice.
Mm-hmm.
So it came at the bite to harm her, the injury bug. Not really, it was kayfabe injury. So Dion Purrazzo ends up letting go because Mickie James comes out, and all of a sudden, once Mickie James comes out to attend Chelsea Green, Tasha Steelz comes out because it's time for her match against Mickie James for the Impact World Championship title, which is the rematch since Tasha Steelz won against Chelsea Green on Impact Wrestling, the Home Show, to get this title shot, and she's been coming by Savannah Evans. While they're having this match, by the way, they still have Chelsea Green outside of the ring, checking on her arm. And I say to myself, okay, can you do that out, please? Like, shoo, go away. Chelsea Green, your legs are fine, so walk away. Hold your arm and walk away. You're distracting the match. This was just a distraction. It was a huge distraction. And then they continue on being more of a distraction as they got onto the ring. Like, what the hell's taking so long? What, is your legs broken too?
Yes.
I guess so. What the fuck? And then Savannah Evans attacks Chelsea Green, and then Mickie James goes for the save, and now all of a sudden they're gone. What the fuck? This was so stupid. But the match continue. 14 minutes and 6 seconds lasted, by the way. It felt like about maybe 5 to 6 minutes that this whole thing was going on, until finally it was finally no more distraction of it. But like, damn, man, it took forever to get Chelsea Green away from ringside. And Mickie James was feeling emotional too. Her best friend got hurt. Oh my god, I'm hurt. And Mickie James like, oh my god, I'm sorry, you're hurt. I'm in the middle of the match. All over the place. But the match continued. Oh yeah, and Mickie James kicked Savannah Evans to the groin, her vagina. Because basically she was attacking her from behind and it was not working, so she's like, oh, I'll just low blow you. Boom.
Wow.
Oh my god. Savannah Evans interfered constantly too in this match. And then Mickey and I mentioned about Steelers doing the frog splash, right? She does the frog splash, but it was nowhere near I mean she's done before too, by the way, but it doesn't look that impressive, but that ends up being her finisher. But this didn't unfinished Mickey James in the match though. But after seeing that frog splash, and I say to myself, yeah, Jay Cargill is better than your Tasha Steelz. But and his name, Tasha's just been wrestling for a long time, so that should tell you something.
Okay.
But yeah, in the end, I can't remember how the match ended. But because in the end, Tasha Steelz won the match. And I said, so she's now the new Impact Knockouts World Champion. I like, wow, all right. Hey, I'll tell you one thing, they did a better job burning her up going after the title than they ever did with Kiera Hogan.
They didn't do nothing with Kiera Hogan while she was there.
Unbelievable. But either way, I even said before, even though they fucked up with Kiera Hogan, they better not fuck up with Tasha Steelz. I'm glad they did. I'm glad they gave her that opportunity. Now she's the Impact Knockouts World Champion. Now let's see what they do with her. I'm happy for her.
All right.
And then the next match, is Vampire Design, Eric Young and Joe Doring being covered by Diener versus the Good Brothers of Doc Callis and Carl Anderson with Chris Bay, basically Bullet Club. For the Impact World Tag Team Championship, 11 minutes and 44 seconds. Good match. Okay. Except for one thing, I'll always say it's a good match, only if Vampire Design wins, because I'm sick to death of the Good Brothers.
Yeah, Gallows and Anderson.
Yeah. So, you were saying?
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. So Vampire Design, I can't remember how they what they did to Carl Anderson, because Carl Anderson ends up taking the fall, and when I saw that, I said to myself, oh my god, they lost. I was happy. I was fucking happy. Thank God. Those are all for the Good Brothers. The Good for Nothing Brothers are finally no longer tag team champions. That way we want to stock out, grabbing that belt and swimming like it's day. Jeez.
All right.
But yeah, Vampire Design, they won the belts back. Good. Turner lost, to be honest with you, Turner lost in the first place. They lost, and they lost to Luke Brothers of all people probably during that time. And that was when Runner was part of that faction.
Ooh.
But now they got it back. Great. They want it back. Don't ever give this ball back to the Good Brothers ever again. That's all I gotta say. Main event time. Moose defends his Impact World Championship against Heath. So yeah, we got one namers here. Moose, Heath. I just not realized that too, by the way. Not think of it. But 12 minutes and 9 seconds lasted. Good match. Moose wins, as I expected. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. The former Santino Marella, Anthony Corelli, was there. He basically was there to hype up Heath in this match.
Wait, Santino was there?
Yeah, he was there. And he was on commentary. And he did pretty good on commentary. So was basically there to help out, to root for Heath to win the match here, but Heath didn't win, obviously. So Moose is still champion, and then Josh Alexander comes out of nowhere because again he was, the whole storyline is that he's not supposed to be there. So he ends up being there because we don't know the situation if he's going to be going back to his own country because of his visa issues, whatever. So he's coming back. He signs a new contract, and he signs he also signed a contract of him getting a title shot against Moose, which I called it, by the way. This is what I was calling for this whole time. With after happened with Josh Alexander from Bound for Glory, the whole thing with his celebrating with his family after becoming the world champion, being Christian, to bring the title back to Impact Wrestling. Only from Moose on that same night, winning that the Koya Shot Gauntlet match to cash in anytime he wants for a title shot. Any type of title he wants. He chose the title that he wanted to, the most, the Impact World title. And did it affirm his family in the most disgusting way, where the fans were supposed to be booing this guy, but still cheer for Moose, doing the whole Moose thing, Great story. But but anyways, but that's whatever. But hey, I still call though, Josh Alexander, he's going to be running through some hoops, obviously, but a lot of things got in the way, and literally a lot got in his way, by the way. Jeez, man, like all this nonsense in the way to finally to get his redemption for the next review for Impact Wrestling on April. Can't remember what date it's going to be, but it's going to be somewhere maybe. I don't know. It's gonna be like during WrestleMania weekend. I don't know. I think it's a bad idea, by the way, if that's the case. But hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's not. I gotta double check that though. In fact, let me see right now. Okay, it's not there yet. Something about what the hell? Multiverse of matches. Okay.
Multiverse matches. What?
I don't know what the heck it is either. That's what I read though. Multiverse of matches. I don't know what that is, but it's gonna happen on April 1st. So that's on a Friday. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what that is though. I don't want to look at the card yet until I see some I see some that's built up for that. So yeah, that's not bad though. The name though is ridiculous. Multiverse of matches.
Yeah. That sounds like a broken Matt Hardy match.
Oh man, that's what it is. Maybe they call some from Triple A, Impact, it's not Impact, AEW, Ring of Honor, whatever, something like that. Maybe I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, April 23rd is Redemption. I mean remember this. Rebellion meant to say. Rebellion. I meant to say. Not Redemption. I was thinking Redemption. Impact Wrestling did have Redemption before. But anyway, Rebellion. But basically, Rebellion is the pay-per-view for the next pay-per-view for Impact Wrestling on April 23rd on a Saturday, and this is going to be Josh Alexander's Rebellion, his revenge in a way, to get back at Moose before he did at Bound for Glory. He finally gets his hands on Moose because he signed the contract. All Moose got to do now is sign the contract too, and the match is official. So yes, this is going to be the match. This time we're going to get the full match, unlike the match that we saw on Bound for Glory on Josh Alexander. And I can't wait to see how they obviously it's going to be a great build in a way, because this is going to be about what Moose did in front of his family after he won the belt. So it's going to be a great build between Moose and Josh Alexander. This will be Josh Alexander's rebellion over Moose to become, and obviously he is going to become the Impact World Champion. So yeah, but that was the show. Oh, by the way, it was also a little bit more see on the show too. Going after Brian Myers. Not much to say about that. So, well, Morrissey is a babyface though. He's a babyface. He's basically how I see him, he's like a Psycho Sid. He's getting basically the Psycho Sid treatment, where and he's doing the whole fist bump to the fans too, by the way, which is that's how Psycho Sid did it too, by the way.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. And yeah, it fits him too because he's a big man too. You know, he's fit.
Yeah.
But man, but yeah, there you go. That was an Impact Wrestling Sacrifice. And so, other than that one match I thought was terrible, I already talked about it already. Don't want to talk about it again. Um, but yeah, I thought the show also was good.
Okay.
Wasn't that better Revolution? I'll tell you that. Obviously, but
Is
yeah,
this what was so good?
it was good though. But that was it. That was basically it.
Okay.
Whew, and I think that's it.
All right.
Yep, that's it. So that's it. We're call here then. You got anything else to say before we close up?
Nothing much. Yeah, nothing much.
Okay. Yeah, I'm great. Close up right now. So I'm about to lose my voice. But hey, I'll be getting some good rest now because
Yeah.
I got nothing to do until later on. So later on the night. But yeah, but that's it. On behalf of CJ, Sage, Nick, Jalen, it is yours truly, the arts from the Central Born Thriller. As we bid you all farewell, Abdul. You know how the camera and say that goodbye and good night, Bane, whatever.
Yeah.
Now I'm just doing his thing now. But all you all to be well, stay safe, take care of yourself, and that's going on in the world. And we are out here. That's for now. For we are being the asylum, as we all say, peace on the streets.
BTA. Yeah.